Hello, hello everyone. I hope you're all having a lovely time zone, wherever it may be. Um, yeah, we're gonna be playing Genshin again. The drops are out. Might as well play Genshin again for those who would like to get the Genshin drops. Yee. Just give me a quick second here. Also, my brain is a little, eh. So, yeah. If you hear me doing several things, or if I go silent, it's because my brain is like processing shit and I don't know why I'm silent. My brain just go burr. Yeah. Oh no, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. But yeah, plan for today. We're gonna do Jesus and Bennett's hangouts. We're gonna finish those. We're gonna try our best to finish those. We might end up only doing one. But that's okay. We only do one. Um, yeah, that's all I really have to say at this point. So I'm gonna pause the music. I'm gonna unmute the game. And we're in transition, and we're gonna start playing Genshin. Cause Genshin. I need to minimize this. Why is this out? I don't know. Minimize you. Go like that. Go boop.
Hey, do you know
There
what?
we go.
Uh,
Beautiful. Perfect.
Neither do
Wonderful.
I already forgot.
So, of course, we gotta do our daily chores first. Because it's our daily chores. Also, I think my nicknames for all the characters are better than Paimon's, and I will fight Paimon on that. Like, come on. You got VTuber Man, you got Sus Boy, you got Unlucky Lad. Oh, who else? Who else do we got? We have the Beloved. If you don't know who the Beloved is, it is Chi-Chi. Because we love them very much. To be fair, there's a lot of characters that we love, actually. Yeah, I got nothing really to talk about. I'm trying to think of what else to talk about. I mean, we had Creator Clash recently, but I didn't watch it. I'm not really interested in, like, Creator Clash or anything. So, like, I don't know what the results are. I think I saw the not Jacksepticeye, but Jack films, not Jack's films. Uh, shit, there's too many Jacks. Jack Manifold. I, I saw that he won, so that was interesting. I don't know who he was fighting against, but I heard he was fighting some, like, TikToker, if I remember correctly. Do I know who that TikToker was? No, not a single clue. I know that Aaron Hansen was a part of it. To be fair, I think he hosts it, so I could be wrong about that. But then again, it's Aaron. Bum, 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 bum. So that's one chore done. Now we need another. Also, I see my character every once in a while just poke out a frame and make brain go burr. Like, no. Character, stop it. Why is there a... Okay. Where is the other one? So there's one here. Oh, there's one at Watatsumi Island. Okay. We'll make our way over there then, at some point. Boop. Teleport. Plug and play? Plug and play?
Fast life goes on. Let the show begin. Windblade! Play.
I need to get rid of this guy. This is going to just completely wreck my...
Play.
I am as a person.
Faster. Okay, faster.
So,
Gooba, get them!
why are these two side by side? That's weird.
Windblade!
That's weird. I don't like that those two side by side. Come on. There you go.
Rise. Nice and spicy. Let's dance.
Okay, come on, come on. Alright. There we go. Oh, we got tons of time. We got tons of time. We can do this.
Play. Out of the frying pan. I'll protect us.
We can do this. We can totally do this.
Wow. Gooba, get them!
Come on, there you go. Bada bing, a bada boom. Feels... My brain is like... This might be a shorter stream today, honestly.
Faster.
The way
Okay,
that
faster.
my brain is like working today. Brain go burr. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but take it as you will. Also,
Faster. Okay, faster.
Squirrel.
Faster. Okay, faster.
Summon boat. I want the boat. I also love that all the kid characters do like a little cannonball instead of like diving in like everybody else does. Makes me very happy. I don't know what it is about it. It's quite pleasing to me. Big. There we go. All 8 enemies. Deja vu. Been this place before. I know the street. Don't get sucked in. And then the last daily chore is Watatsumi Island. Kokomi, my beloved. Where? Here. Navigate. Boop. Boop. I don't know what it is. I didn't see. So I guess we'll find out once we get there. Swear to God, if it's like follow the balloon or something, I'm not gonna be happy. Oh, it's this thing again. Okay. Well, this is easy. Um, um, um. Well, that was a close one. That had no sound effect for some reason. I don't know why.
Windblade.
It also had no sound effect, which is also weird. And slight discomforting.
Nice and spicy.
Oh. That's where that was. It's over here. Oh, is this the big thing to the big area? Yee. I need to do the world quest for that. For that area. I don't know how to pronounce the name of it even. But it's big and scaly. Also, Venti is definitely getting a second quest at some point. Or like a second story quest at some point. There is no doubt in my mind.
Ad Astra.
Abyssosk.
Thank you for completing.
Completing today's commissions.
Ad Astra.
Abyssosk. Oh we'll go. No, that's not what I meant, but you know what? It's fine. Ringleberg today, so... Ah, yes, the best way to send someone to go get rocks. Send a catalyst. There we go. There we go. So, what do we have for today? It's a no-thought Chi-Chi. And we will be doing a couple things. Not reached all endings. I am aware I haven't reached all endings. Especially for Noelle. Noelle I need to get stronger for. Noelle I actually need to build and get things for, so. I think so. We're in Inazuma and there's a lot less things. We'll start with, we'll start with this guy. We'll start with Heizo. Right? That's how you pronounce his name? Or Susboy, as I like to call him. We'll start off with Susboy. And then we'll go from there.
Faster? Okay, faster. Hey! Why are we talking with...
Very perceptive. Let me ask you.
Huh?
Something.
My intuition.
Okay, about Goro.
Good people can be deceptive too.
What makes you think that?
Sanganami is so. But today he came.
Maybe that's the...
Really?
Yada yada yada.
A more plausible
Yeah, we know,
then he
we
put
know.
up a smoke.
Whoa!
Actually, I sense some.
Something
Yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
It's not that simple. I can't fully explain. Sure. I trust your judgment.
No, you're overthinking this. We should go to Rita and investigate.
Being too suspicious, am I? Well, even suspicious people have their duty to uphold. In which case, I'll stay here and get back to you once I figure out what the secret of this place is.
Okay. Really? It just ends? Huh. I I didn't expect that.
Hey, why
Very perceptive. Seems even. Let me ask you.
Actually.
Do you believe in intuition?
Huh?
My
Shit.
intuition.
Okay.
Good people can be deceptive too. Well, Sanganamiya so. But today he
That
came.
was
Maybe
definitely
that's
interesting. I
Really?
didn't expect it to
A
do
more
that.
plausible. Then he put up a smoke.
Whoa,
Actually, I sense some.
something special.
Yes.
Whoa. Hold it right.
It's not that simple. I can't. Sure.
Yeah. No, I can just go like that. There you go. Yada yada yada. Yep. Quest completed. Blah 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 blah. Let's see.
One,
Go like that.
3.
Go here. Now, obviously, like, each of the different things over here, I think, is what leads to different endings as well.
Hey, do you know what? Neither do
Let's see.
I already forgot.
Something vital is missing on this island.
This is...
Isn't that bizarre?
Hi, Mom, Beth.
Oh.
I don't like
Food.
his over that. Maybe it's a
See, no,
stream.
I thought so too. But after that, interestingly,
Well, then that
some
shouldn't
people
take a
believe.
point away
However,
from me. Fuck
if
you,
it
game.
was my intuition, so I decided to. Unfortunately, the investigation. Who knows?
The nano bush.
I felt there
Hello,
was
T.
something
I hope you're having a
peculiar about
wonderful
them,
time
so I
zone.
pretended to get captured to see if there were any
Wherever it
leads that
may
would
be.
surface. Nah, don't worry about it. These guys were just a bunch of small fry. So how would you like to partner up on this one? Yes,
I have a
of course,
commission to
I
infill
understand.
first. No,
Well,
they did.
then it's
No, they
probably
didn't.
nothing major. Most likely they're short
Yep,
on
skipping
staff or
through
something
dialogue
petty
so
like
I can
that.
run
And I
through
happen to
your-
remember that.
Yep.
So since we're already here, once everything is settled, I'll...
Curious about your input. Let's bring you.
What a sterling
Let's
example
bring you
of
back
dedication.
first. You got people that
In
care
that
about
case,
you.
I'll accompany you
boy.
back to the police station first. We can discuss the issue of Watatsumi Island later.
Exactly. Got people that care about you, sus boy. Time to get you back. We listened to all that dialogue before. Any new dialogue I will be listening to. Because, like, I want to know what he's saying. I want to know the words. Because the word is the bird. Bird ain't the word. Hello.
Oh, look who showed up.
Hi.
Hey, Zoe, you're finally back. Listen, if you took any longer to come back, everyone at the police station would be toast.
Uh-oh.
You say that every time I come back, Uesugi. However,
Uesugi.
something does feel a little unusual about the police station this time.
Oh?
Come on, would I ever lie to you? Madam Kujo Sara is here, and she's on the warpath, so be on the lookout.
Uh-oh.
What's that lady doing here?
Doshin Shikanoin, I see you finally returned.
Oh,
Please
this bitch.
enlighten us.
I will
What have
fight
you been
her.
doing recently?
Okay. I was just out investigating a case.
Don't give me that. I checked the
Kujo
records here.
Sara.
You didn't take any cases.
Actually, it's a case of personal relevance to me. These two can attest to that.
He very much is.
Traveler?
But goddamn, is his
Paimon,
character ever
What are
sus?
you two doing here?
We're the ones who brought Hazel back.
Brought him back? Can someone please explain?
Well, Madam Kujo-Sara, because we couldn't locate Doshin Shikanoin, we commissioned Detective Ryuji from the detective agency. Shortly after, Ryuji returned to tell us, that he had given the commission to the traveler, and
It's right.
then...
I got the
It
commission.
used to be that the Tenryo Commission assisted others with disappearances, but it seems these days others are now assisting us. You've done it this time, Shikanoin. I think I've really seen it all.
I mean, is it really so unusual for officers and citizens to assist one another?
Damn. Actually, he didn't seem to be investigating a case.
Yeah, it was kind of
He was
weird.
in fact,
but it was definitely an investigation.
captured in a
He even
cage.
pretended to be captured by Nobushi and treasure hoarders.
Oh? Is that so? Well, since you are testifying for him, I suppose I won't ask any more questions. But since you're here,
Also, why
I
are
have
we
an
telling this
extra
to the
favor to
police?
ask. I'd like you to be Shikanoin's temporary supervisor.
Oh
It'll
no.
be your duty to ensure that he handles his case properly.
I don't want
That he
to
doesn't
watch him.
disappear and neglect his work again. I'll be sure
What
that
if
the
I say
police
no?
station prepares the appropriate compensation.
Oh,
Okay, but what if I
yes,
say no?
Traveler, I'm sure we'd all really appreciate it.
Hazel seems to be happy with the idea.
Oh god, I hate that. No. Understood.
You
Leave
should
it to
thank
me.
the traveler this time, Doshin Shikanoin. Otherwise, I don't think I would have let you off so easily. Here, take this letter of complaint. It's written
Of
against you.
complaint?
Please
Wait,
consider
me or
carefully what to
Hazel?
do with it. I do not wish to see another one.
What did I do?
Understood?
Huh?
I'm just being me
Someone
and definitely
filed a
not terrorizing
complaint.
the innocent civilians. I
can't
don't
be
know what
right.
you're talking about.
Why would there be a complaint letter?
You must
Several
not be doing
reasons.
your job properly, and now you're attracting complaints.
L.
No, it really doesn't add up. You two don't get it. Although Madame Kujo-Sara just made some harsh remarks, we all know that Heizo Senpai is a real whiz when it comes to cracking cases. He's the biggest asset on our team. Several leaders have
People on
risen
the
through the
internet have
ranks as a
ruined the
result
word
of his
senpai for
achievements.
me. I know
He's
it means,
definitely
like-
no slacker.
And he
Like
must have
master
gotten
or
himself
like
into some
superior.
kind of trouble.
Well, let me see what's the
But
deal here.
The internet has ruined it
Oh,
for me.
and since you agreed to be my temporary supervisor, you'll find the desk where new case files are kept right over there. Would you mind helping me check what cases I need to deal with?
I think you need to deal with your complaint letter first.
Of course.
And I am not
but
your
first, I have to
assistant. Go
confirm
check your
what's
desk
going on,
yourself.
and whether or not the letter's legit. Please, have a look at the case files first.
He's gonna sneak off when I'm not looking. Alright, where are the case files? I have a doggo! Doggo friend. I'm sorry. There's more important things in your case files, aka a doggo. Pet the doggo. I mean, I guess that's one way to stand to stand up. What's the leg doing? The beloved dog Eastern Express reportedly went missing late in the night. The owner discovered 12 canine footprints of varying sizes in the courtyard, leading to intel assumption that the crime was carried out by a
Who
team.
would give a dog such a strange name?
Well, I mean, you probably would, Paimon. I'm keeping my eye on Hazo. There is a slacker who claims to be the Prince of Mischief terrorizing. Honey, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Children have reportedly been losing valuables in the area. Do I? The bulk of which to are Onikabito, TCG cars, and so on. Yeah, I think I know who this is. I think I know who this quote-unquote slacker is. Obviously, it's Ushi.
What? Not him again.
Oh, there goes Dago. Bye, Dago. So it's Ushi. Why would you do exactly? How dare he? How dare he do such a thing? Like, what the fuck, Ushi? Goodbye, Dago. Police station. Your application for a public awareness campaign, Hazo fraud, Talks Fraud, has been received. Following review, your station has been authorized to run the performance. Ooh!
Hazel talks fraud. What's that? Sounds interesting, whatever it is.
He's gonna talk about the frauds. Alright, good. He didn't leave.
So, have you gone through the case files?
No,
Is
I
there
haven't
anything
read
that
any of
caught your
them.
eye?
More concerned about your complaint about the complaint letter against you. Honestly, the dog named Eastern Express bullying children. So I'm torn between all four of them, and I don't know which one to choose. For those who have played this, which one is the most interesting one? If this leads to different paths. I don't want to know what the story itself is, I want to know which one is more interesting. I have not played this quest yet. Yeah. No, that's fair. But Ushi sounds sus, that's right. We should make sure that Ushi isn't getting into too much trouble. That could be very, very bad.
That case should be easy enough. Just leave it to Uesugi. This complaint letter I received is more important. I was hoping I wouldn't have to drag you into this, but it's just occurred to me that with your help, I might be able to wrap up this problem.
Alright then, tell
Never
us
mind, I
about the
guess we're not
complaint
looking into Ushi.
It's from Sango, the president of Bantan Sango Detective Agency. I assume you've met her before?
Oh, Sango. Oh, that... No, yeah, I know her. Yeah, I know you two have some beef. It appears to be pretty serious.
You can say that. Sango's complaint letter accuses me of abusing my power for personal gain and blatantly concealing the truth behind the Ryuji case from years ago. Seriously, do I really seem like the type of person who'd do that?
Concealing the truth?
Beef like
That
Ushi?
definitely sounds like something you would do.
No, different kind
Hey,
of cow.
don't judge a book by its cover, alright?
We don't want to milk
Let's
this
just
one
go
too
to the
dry yet,
detective
alright?
agency and talk to Sango. We'll need to speak with her to get to the bottom of this.
We need to stay grounded for this one. See what we can do.
Faster?
What?
Okay, faster.
Black Angus beef, not Ushi. My name is not Panda. Well, that's false. My name is Panda. What am I talking about? I am Panda. The pun master. Granted, most of my puns come from Charlie Simesicle. But still. I will one day make my own pun. Panda is my favorite panda. That's okay, they're still good. They're good because they're stolen.
Welcome back, Mr. Hazo. I'm glad you're all right. How about some tonkatsu?
You must have missed the taste of home after so long.
Maybe next time, Ryuji. Seems like somebody's been expecting me. And I'm afraid they're only gonna be disappointed once again.
Well, well, look who it is. The great Detective Hazo. What nonsense were you talking about just now?
Your mom.
I've been worried about you, you know. So much so that I took the trouble to write that heartfelt letter to the Tenryo Commission.
Such a
Well,
heartfelt
was
letter
it sufficiently
indeed.
flattering for you?
Uh-oh. They're at it again.
Let's not waste the traveler's time, Sango. Just tell me, what do you want?
Fine by me. My request is simple. Disclose all the details of the Ryuji case. It's time you stop hiding the truth and let me investigate it thoroughly.
Thank you so much
First
for the
of all, that
fresh
case has already been solved. Second, I've disclosed everything the police station has on the case.
and the
third,
water taste test.
Enough! You can only fool Ryuji with that. If you don't want to cooperate, I can assure you that I will write more letters to the
Tastes like
headquarters
water.
of the Tenryo Commission. I will not give up on this case.
I also have a French vanilla beside me, so that's fun.
Wait, hold on. Can someone please explain what's going on here? Paimon doesn't have a clue what you two are talking about.
All right.
That's
Let
good
me
that the water
explain.
tastes like water.
Several years ago, a terrible murder
I
took
mean, I
place in the
could put
police
flavor in
station.
it if I wanted to.
I was still working at the Tenryo Commission then, and the victim was actually my dear boss.
Dun dun
Due
dun.
to various factors, I was deemed to be the top suspect, which is why it's called the Ryuji case. Also, Hazel wasn't a part of the police station back then. He
I'm
was a
tempted to
detective
use
at the
Vine
agency,
Boom.
which at the time was called the Bonton Sango and Hazo Detective Agency.
Huh? That's crazy. But, wait.
Maybe if we look
Then why
back
would
into that,
Hazel
I'll
be-
use the Vine Boom for all the things.
After the incident, I was quickly convicted and sent to prison. Fortunately, Sango then promptly proved my innocence and caught the real murderer.
But that murderer was actually just a dummy to throw us off. Am I right, Detective Shikanoin?
Sango thought that everything went smoothly, so much so that she suspected the real murderer was someone else. Of course, Detective Hazo was also helping with the investigation, but after a long time, he still came up empty-handed. Later on, he decided to join the police station to continue his investigation on the inside, which is why he left the detective agency.
Ha! That's what I thought too. I was foolish enough to believe that Detective Shikanoing and I shared a common goal. But I was wrong about him. He has no sense of loyalty at all. He just wanted to become an official as a means of gaining fame and fortune.
Come on, stop exaggerating. Let me set the record straight here. First, I joined the police station long after that murder case happened. It had nothing to do with any inside investigation. That's just somebody's wishful thinking. Second, purely out of curiosity, I did investigate the case later from within the police
This is
station.
so much
My
funnier.
conclusion was that the suspect Sango had caught was in fact the real murderer. And lastly, when Sango didn't buy my conclusion and asked me to disclose all related case files from the police station, I did exactly as she asked. I didn't hide anything.
Huh! He's lying right through his teeth.
That's it. I want this to end once and for all. Since the Traveler's my
Vine Boom
supervisor
makes
today,
everything
they
funny.
have complete access to all the police station's files. If she's willing to help re-examine the case and arrives at the same conclusion that I did, then you won't have to doubt me anymore.
Now re-examine it.
Whoa. Huh?
Sorry, I was too
Unless you don't trust the Traveler.
too
come on,
busy playing with the
say
Vine
it.
Boom. What are we doing?
It's not about whether the Traveler's trustworthy. I'm just wondering if you will interfere somehow.
The thought never even crossed my mind.
You have to swear that you will not mislead the Traveler by any means, and let her investigate the truth on her own.
Soundboard, my
No
beloved.
problem. Cross my heart, hope to
I
die.
imagine the court
Well,
of a
Traveler,
murder trial.
are you willing to help me
starts
with this?
using the Vine Boom
Will you
sound
agree
effect.
to re-examine the
Yes.
Ryuji case and find the truth? You can bill me later for however much
Oh
you'd
my
like
god,
as
a Ratsu
compensation.
record. Vine
Sango,
Booms. Yes,
really?
yes, yes, yes.
However much they want.
I don't know. Good
Money
luck.
is valuable, no doubt. But pursuing the truth is the reason I started this agency. The Ryuji case
Oh,
is
if
the
I
only case
if
I
I
failed
end
to
up being a
solve.
judge
I
for
am
a Rat
willing to
Saber,
give you
if we ever go to
anything.
court in Rat Saber, for whatever reason, I would totally use the vine boom instead of the normal javel sound. It would be amazing. No need, a simple thank you will be enough. I'll do my best.
All right. I'm counting on you, Traveler.
I'm a panda for Rat Judge
You hear
20.
that, Detective Shikanoing? Ha! Now we just need to wait and see.
All right,
I
I
will be
got
a
it.
fair and
No
just
need to keep
judge.
yammering like that. You'll scare the kids next door. Come on, let's go back to the police station.
I will be a good judge, I promise. Definitely fairy up, but definitely not what I can hear over the vine booms. And definitely not at all distracted because of vine booms.
Faster?
I'm
Okay,
going the wrong
faster.
way, I think. I'm going the right way. Oh, that makes me so happy. The fact that I was able to time those so well. Oh god. Sorry, what was that vibe? I can't. Exactly. Hold on, I can do that better. Sorry, what was that? Sorry, what was that? I can't hear you. I would be the best judge
1,
this land
2,
has ever seen.
3, 4.
No one would be able to
All right,
compare.
hang out here for a sec. I need to go to the archives to get the case files.
Not
For
the
now,
archives.
why don't you go and chat with Yuriki Owada over there? He worked on this case too back in the day.
You seem to really want me to look into this.
No, you misunderstand. It's not that I want you to look into this.
Baka.
It's just that you're the only one who can. You're the only one I can think of who Sangha would ever believe. She trusts in both your qualities and abilities, so I hope your findings can finally convince her and put an end to this whole thing. Sure, she's just writing complaint letters for now, but who knows what she'll do in the future.
That is a very fair thing.
All right, I'll go get those case files. You go ahead and talk to Yuriki Owada for a while.
Okay, where is he? He's over here. Hello, my good sir. I've never been to the police station before. What is up for you?
Oh, hello there.
I'm sorry, what did you say? Oh, hello there, you mean?
Hello there.
Perfect. He just sent me to talk to you about the Ryuji
The
case.
Ryuji case. Oh, so you want to reinvestigate that one?
I'm
That
using
was
my
several years
soundboard
ago
today and
now,
I'm
but
very
I still
happy.
remember it clearly. It's pretty hard to forget something like that. Especially when the victim was the head of this police station. His name was Takatsukasa Isamu,
The fact
younger
that it was
brother
the
of
head of the
Takatsukasa
police station is
Susumu,
very
head of the
interesting
Takatsukasa
to me.
clan. He was really one of a kind.
Is it gonna end up being like it's
decisive,
Kujo Sara
brave,
or
and
something like
smart.
that?
He was much younger than me and already had quite a reputation. I'm sure he would have gone far in the Tenryou Commission, if only he was still alive. What a shame. Who would have guessed someone was plotting against him?
Your soundboard has the VA. Yes, specifically mine. You know, where we have an uwu button. The shooting and unshooting from, when Game Grumps did their, what is it? Breath of the Wild playthrough. We have a boo, we have a sussy button, we have a bonk, we have an L, we have the vine boom, we have a Minecraft oof, a bruh, and an Obi-Wan Kenobi hello. Yes. The best VA. That's all you need, exactly. They said Richu was the top suspect. Suspect?
People will believe anything they hear. Everyone in the police station knew that Ryuji
Suspect.
saw Takatsukasa Isamu like a father. Ryuji was an orphan, you know. Before he
Shit.
joined the station, he had been taking odd jobs here and there. It was Isamu who really took him under his wing.
Aw.
Ryuji was simple and not particularly bright, but he was very loyal to those who treated him well.
Aw.
He's also hardworking. Isamu must have seen these qualities in him and decided to keep Ryuji by his side. Ryuji worked with him for years after that, and was even promoted to be his personal assistant. Do you really think Ryuji would do anything to harm him?
So, then why was Ryuji convicted? Even Paimon can tell that's a mistake.
Well, here comes the interesting part of the case. Within a week, and before all the loose ends had even been tied up, Ryuji received his conviction. Moreover, it was signed by Madame Kujo Sara.
What? Why would Sara do something like that?
I need to stop. Somebody needs to take my soundboard away from me. And I also call it. Kuchisari is involved with the cage. Go figure. Cage? Never stop. I need to stop. Somebody needs to stop me. This is why I can't play Phasmophobia with friends. / threat. What do you think, Ottawa? Ottawa?
I'm getting older now,
Ottawa.
and my eyesight is poor. I can't see too clearly anymore.
Hey,
Too bad, your
come
name
on,
is Ottawa.
Yoriki Owada. There's nothing to see.
Owada?
It's
Ottawa.
obvious that the
No.
Kujo clan did
You're
it.
now
You
you're
can't
now
just
the
go
capital
around
of
saying
Canada.
things
You're
like
Ottawa
that,
now.
Wisuki. Those were just hearsay. There was no evidence.
That's not true. Traveler, you may be unaware that the Takatsukasa clan has always been assisting the Kujo clan in the Tenryou Commission. But who doesn't want to be the boss, right? And Takatsukasa Isamu was the key figure for the Takatsukasa clan to bring down the Kujo clan.
Okay.
At that time, no one was held in higher regard than Isamu. So
Isamu.
naturally,
Okay. I don't
the
know who that
Kujo
is.
clan saw him as a potential threat.
Am I gonna need to write notes for
Takayuki
this?
must
Probably.
have been planning it all along, that rascal. Takayuki is able to
Yeah,
control
rascal.
the Takatsukasa clan as long as he's in power. But
I
by
have
the
to
time
take
he
a nap.
retires,
We'll probably be back
Isamu
before
would have been at the
6
apex
Alright,
of his political
have a
power,
wonderful
while
nap, Pete, and I
Masahito
hope-
and
and I wish you
Kamaji
good
of
luck
the
on
Kujo
sleeping.
clan would still have been too young. Huh. The two of them wouldn't stand a chance against Isamu. You think Kujo Takayuki would simply sit back while Isamu gained traction? So he
Oh,
decided
shit.
to strike first.
Oh?
You youngsters and your conspiracy theories.
No, it's true. It's the only way to explain it. Otherwise, why would an impartial person like Madame Kujo Sara sign Ryuji's conviction so quickly? They had to find a scapegoat to pacify the Takatsukasa clan, so Kujo Takayuki must have told her to sign it immediately. I'm not accusing Madame Kujo Sara of anything, mind you. I respect her very much, but maybe she had no other choice.
What do you know? I'm sure Madame Kujo Sara must have had her own reasons.
I'm just using it to entertain myself at this point. What about the real murderer who was caught by Sango?
The guy was a
Sango.
forensic expert who worked in the station named Shiroyama. I have to admit, he wasn't easy to track down. That Sango really is something, though. She caught him without even breaking a sweat. It turned out that after poisoning Isamu, Shiroyama secretly took the poison to Ryuji's place in order to frame him. Later on, the poison was also found in the forensic office, but that was already after Shiroyama's death. He confessed everything in a testament.
That's right. He hung himself in the forensic office not
Oh,
long
shit.
after Sango was on his trail. Probably because he knew it was only a matter of time before he would be caught. Of course, he didn't admit whether he had been prompted by Kujo Takayuki. He took the responsibility alone. I bet Kujo Takayuki promised him a sizable compensation. After all, Shiroyama had a family to feed.
There you go again, pulling conclusions out of thin air. There wasn't any evidence of that at all.
Listen, I can almost guarantee that it was the Takatsukasa clan who invited Sango to investigate. We all knew that Ryuji was just a scapegoat. You think the Takatsukasa clan wouldn't figure that out? They're not stupid. So, they were suspicious of the Kujo clan and invited Sango to take the case. However, the Kujo clan were still a step ahead and were able to remove themselves from the situation before the whole thing blew up. They drove Shirayama to take all the blame as well as his own life. A perfectly clean cut for the Kujo clan. With Shirayama dead, there was no one left to testify. Even the Electro Archon herself wouldn't be able to do anything.
You make up stuff faster than a politician. It's a wonder nobody's asked you to be an advisor yet.
Hey, that's their loss.
Yeah, I'll turn down the soundboard a little bit.
The whole thing is starting to sound complicated.
Hey, I brought the files. I bet you got quite an earful just now, huh?
Oh yeah, it
Don't
was
believe
full of mind
everything they
moves,
say.
don't worry about it.
After all, people can tell you anything, and it's hard to separate truth from rumors without facts. So what really matters is the case files. Everything laid out here is all that the police station has about the case. Please, take a look. Remember, you may find many clues during an investigation, but not all of them are useful. And in some cases, the clues you will find will not only be useless, but downright misleading. Also, if a clue cannot corroborate anything on its own, you can always compare
only
it with other
communicate through
clues,
soundboards.
and maybe then you'll find what you're looking for. Okay, that should just about do it. I'm looking forward to your results.
Hold on. What actually counts as a result?
Usually, you need to find two things from these clues: a proven motive and proven means. Once you can confirm these two things, the criminal can be proven guilty.
I understand.
All right, you can go ahead and get started now. I look forward to hearing your verdict.
I'm excited to overhear. Alright. Autopsy. Oh, we have an autopsy report. Okay. The deceased. Izami, 41, police station manager. Clothes intact, time of death, no visible trauma observed on the body, no signs of a struggle. The throat was congested and swollen, caused by a cold before his death. I don't know what that word is. Local ulceration? I don't know. Was found in the stomach and the intestines caused by a novel toxin found in the stomach and found the stomach contents. Stomach contents include partly undigested soft rice residue, small volume of fish liver paste residue, the main ingredient of which was highly concentrated fish liver extract, valuable nutrient supplement, a small volume of medicine residue containing a large amount of acidic fruit and vegetable extracts, appears to be specially prepared medicine from the office of small volume of novel toxin residue, which was found to be the same toxin discovered in the homes of Ryuji and Sayoma. Cause of death: abnormal amounts of membrane disease plus a respiratory and circulation failure triggered by novel toxin.
He ate all kinds of stuff.
That was so hard for me to read. I'm so sorry for those who had to listen. Okay. I feel like it... Hold on, I need to grab the thing. What exactly is the thing? I don't know.
Breathe.
Hold on.
3, 4, and Hey, do you know what? Neither do I. I already forgot.
Sorry, I had to grab something from under my desk, and I figured you guys wouldn't want to hear
Let's go
me
somewhere
dragging my
cooler.
drawer out. Let's see. So there was stuff in his stomach.
One, two, breathe. Three,
I think
4, and
so. He had a vitamin supplement. I don't know how to spell vitamin. It's fine.
Hey, do you know what? Neither do I. I
Vitamin. Vitamin. I
already
don't know.
forgot.
Let's see. What else? Novel toxin. Do they say what the toxin is?
1, 2, breathe.
Novel
3, 4, and
tox. Novel toxin. Stomac. Alright, so in this summit,
let's go.
I'm writing down what I
somewhere
think is important. So
cooler.
that's what I'm doing. And see this guy's testament. I murdered Izumi. I poisoned his cold medicine. Had cold. I forgot to write that down. Took meds in meds. Toxin. Okay. Though he appeared to be honest and honorable in public, in secret, he asked me to search out a new type of poison to get rid of those who oppose him. So they're bringing down his character immediately. So he was thought to be honorable and honest. To get rid of those who opposed him. He also said that if I refused, he would have me thrown in prison. He used my family to blackmail me. So Izumi does not seem like a good... Ow. I stubbed my toe. I don't know how I stubbed my toe, but I stubbed my toe. So Izumi does not seem like a good guy. Something is definitely up with him. He left me no choice. I killed him with the new type of poison that I had found. Someone purchased for me at the International Trade Association. To protect myself, I later framed my colleague Riju. Now it's only a matter of time before the detective uncovers everything. I know that I have a big mistake. I have made a big mistake. And that there's no escaping it now. Only death awaits me. I merely ask that my family be spared.
This is the key proving that Shiroyama was the murderer, right? That is, if he was telling the truth, of course.
I mean, that does give us a motive of why he poisoned him. Which is interesting. He poisoned him because he... He poisoned him because he felt like he had no other choice. And he was threatened to be put into prison and to blackmail his family if he didn't. It's interesting. That's very, very interesting. What's over here? Kitchen of Richu's testimony. A week before the incident, Master Isumi caught a cold and lost his appetite. Rice was all you could eat, and he had been taking some special cold medicine. Special? The night before the incident, he had yet recovered and was still busy with his work, so I was worried about his health. Dr. Sayomi came to deliver the medicine. I consulted him about a health supplement. Dr. Sayomi said fish liver paste could help boost his immune system. So I went to and gave it to Master. But by the next day, really, Master Tisumi was so kind to me. I swear I would never do that to him.
Come to think of it, Shiroyama was a forensic doctor. He could easily pull off something like this.
I'm trying to think. So, Shiroyama claimed that he had no other choice. That he was tasked to look into poisons, otherwise he would go to prison. Or look for unknown poisons, otherwise he would go to prison and his family would be blackmailed. So thinking that, he killed Usumi. Which is interesting. A message. A note placed with Saromi's testament. After comparing the handwriting, it was confirmed to be written by the deceased Saromi. Sarayama, long time no see. I trust the thing I asked you for is in process. I paid your home a visit while you weren't around. Thankfully, your wonderful wife welcomed me in. She's fine. She's a fine woman, a perfect match for you. Your wife is 5 months pregnant. Your wife is 5 months pregnant, I believe? Fancy that. My wife, too. I took the liberty of returning once more to provide her with some health supplements. Even helped administer them to her myself. She was most grateful indeed. You will be equally grateful to me, no doubt. Don't keep me waiting.
Takatsukasa Isamu seems like a thoughtful person, but something about the tone sounds weird.
Isumi. So he wasn't a credible person. So Sarumi is. So his wife was pregnant at the time that Isumi died, or Isumi was killed. What is happening with my character? Why is it like... Okay, so it's not doing it now, but it was doing it before. What the fuck? Okay, anyways. So here's what I think what happened. Isumi, Isumi the suspect, he was looking into poisons, but he went... I would need to know more about the history. Okay, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of the timeline of how this would work. Because clearly the deal was real. He had made the deal. He was looking into poisons. And Sarumi was like, I don't want to do this. And Isumi was like, no, you're gonna do this. And I paid a lovely visit to your wife, by the way. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. She's 5 months pregnant, so like, much like my wife. Which is, why would he mention his wife? That's the weird part to me. So I think, I'm gonna write down like a timeline. I'm just gonna write how to spell his name. So I'm just gonna use I and S. So S is threatened by I. S is threatened by I. I visits Miss S and threatens
1, 2, breathe. 3,
S
4,
again. Again, okay. I gets... I was about to spell gold. That's not what I wanted. I wanted
Hey, do you know what?
cold.
Neither do I. I already forgot.
S
1,
checks
2, breathe. 3,
up
4, and
poisons I S blames R Did he receive the death sentence? I don't know. I can't. Research log from the Office of Foreign Science. Forensic Science. It's blank. Looks like someone tore a few pages.
Huh? That's weird. There's nothing here. This must be some of the false information that Hazel told us to look out for.
Okay, but I want... conviction for Riju. The suspect, Riju, 20 years old, dosing a subordinate of the deceased. Shu grew to resent boss following conflict work. Secretly bought bottle poison to revenge him. Gonna get revenge on him. Unused poison was later found in his house. Some by Kujisara.
Ryuji's conviction really was signed by Kujosara. But now we know she had it wrong.
Suspect Sami, 22, forensic doctor. I think it was Sarami. I'm sorry for pronouncing that wrong, and people are probably screaming at me like, how dare you pronounce that wrong? What the fuck, Panda? Like, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry, alright? Jeez. Resent his boss. Bottle poison. In his treatment, he confessed planting and members. Yeah, he was sentenced to death.
Huh. So Shiroyama's conviction was also signed by Kujosara, just like Ryuji's.
I wonder if...
Wow.
Okay, I missed what the sentence was for him.
Huh?
No. I missed what the conviction was for Ryuji. Agreed to resent his boss. Was later oh, it's just signed by Kujisara. Okay. The toxology report. On the toxin that caused death. An odorless, tasteless, inert substance. Soluble in water, but insoluble in other substances. Has the property of synthetic toxin. It appears as a fine, white, powdery substance in its normal state. Tentative name, white powder. This agent has investigated all domestic guilds. No transaction record of such item was found.
A synthetic toxin? What's that?
What is a synthetic? Interesting. Oh, very interesting.
So, what did you find? Have you come to a conclusion?
I think you... I'm trying to think, because from what it sounds like, Isumi did have it coming. He had it coming, he was... Isumi had it coming. I think it was Sarami. I do think it was. He confessed to it, he said I was there, and he has the knowledge to do it. I want to know what the false evidence was, though. Nothing yet, I'll keep looking through the files.
Sure. Let me know once you've made...
I want to look through Ryuji. I want to look through Ryuji. I can't pronounce his name again. fuck. I lost my ability. Oh no. I want to look through his testimony again. A week before the incident. Okay. The night before the incident, he had yet to recover and was still busy with his work. I was worried about his health. I consulted him with health treatment. He said fish liver paste should help you boost his immune system. Hold on. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something I need to look up. Actually, no, I can't look up on this. Because it will freak out my computer, and I don't want that. Is fish liver poisonous? High concentration of a deadly poison. Is non-concentrated in the liver. High levels. Leads to a risky toxicity. So it does have the potential to be toxic. It does have the potential to be toxic. Which is interesting. Huh. I wonder.
Come to think of it, Shiroyama wasn't.
What was in the stomach again? Was there fish liver in the stomach? Caused by a novel toxin, stomach contents, okay, rice residue, smell of fish liver, highly concentrated. So there is some toxin that is in the fish liver that if it's concentrated enough, it can be poisonous. And the fact that it's listed twice here makes me think that it was Riju, but it was under the assumption that the doctor might have, because the doctor planted it. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. The doctor was already going to kill him. That was already going to be a set plan deal. And to make him weaker, he was like, hey, why don't you... He was like, hey, why don't I get this guy to give him highly concentrated, something poisonous?
Yikes!
Why don't I give him something poisonous to help the other medicine, or the other poison? So unknowingly, Riju poisoned him, and he was already extremely weak. Then,
2, 3, 4,
the doctor
2,
poisoned him,
2.
doing
3,
the final touch
4.
of what the other poison couldn't do. So that's my conclusion.
What did you find?
So it
you
was
come
the
to a
doctor. The
conclusion?
doctor did do it. Was Riju a tool in it? Yes. But he was an unknowing tool. He did not know.
Really? You found the criminal's motive and means that quickly? Awesome. All right, let's talk about the motive first.
Okay.
What clue reveals the criminal's motive?
Yeah, it was the testimony and the message that really revealed the motive.
Excellent work. According to the victim's message, the two had deep conflicts. Although we cannot confirm whether the poison had been requested by the victim or not, it is true that Isamu used Shiroyama's family to blackmail him. Such circumstances could be enough motive for Shiroyama to commit the crime.
But wasn't Takatsukasa Isamu good to Shiroyama? He even went to Shiroyama's house to bring health supplements. But maybe he didn't really bring health supplements. Maybe it was something bad.
Way to
Is
catch
that
up,
what you
Paimon.
think, Paimon? Well, we later found out that what Takatsukasa Isamu sent to Shiroyama's house was indeed health supplements. But if you consider the circumstances, what he sent wasn't important. What was important is that sending the supplements was actually a dangerous signal. Isamu was essentially implying, I can put anything in your wife's supplements at any time. If you really care about her safety, then get me what I want.
Yeah.
So scary! Your assumption sounds like a real threat. You're not
I was about to
really
say
that
what's
dark
in
inside.
that's what
you?
I was thinking. The
You
supplements.
don't really
The
catch criminals
supplements.
by standing in the light, do you?
You don't know what's in them.
Basically,
Unless
these two
unless he
clues work to
specifies.
verify each other, and the murderer's motive is confirmed. Now, all that's left is the means of the crime.
Which I think I have, actually.
Next, which clue confirms the criminal's means? So, what did you find? Have you come to a conclusion?
The criminal's means?
Sure. Let me know once you...
Okay, I'm just gonna look around again. So the powder was unknown. We don't know what the powder is. We don't know what the powder is made out of. It's just known as white powder, which is interesting. It's interesting to say the least. I think I
Next,
do actually
which
know.
clue confirms... So, what did you find?
So research... Log of the friend... No, because there was nothing in there. The autopsy report, statement in the toxology, the autopsy. So the autopsy was part of it. I think the statement, because he does admit to it, he says in his statement that yes, I did kill him, here's how I did it. I don't know, this one's got me head scratching. I need to have, like... So, what I need... This is hard for me to do because what I normally do is I have like multiple things like spread out, all connecting together. I like to have like visuals of everything when I'm doing stuff like this. So whether that be like they're all on like a board or something weird like that. So this is weird. This is hmm. Hmm. I don't know what to think of this. This is interesting. I like this. I like doing detective work. This is the FNAF timeline. No, FNAF is much more complicated. I think it was the autopsy report and the testimony that really did it. Because the research log had nothing. Apparently that was the false evidence. But I'm trying to think if the toxology report did anything. I mean, he did what he was told. I think I'm gonna go with this one.
Bingo! The autopsy report confirms that the cause of death was a special toxin. The testament indicates that Shiroyama used his position as a forensic expert to
My
mix
big
the toxin into
brain.
the cold medicine taken by the deceased.
It may
But is
take
that
me a
really
little
the
while to get there, but I
truth?
am big brain.
Is it not possible that the toxin was mixed into the fish liver paste? Well, according to the toxicology report, this white powder only dissolves in water. Neither rice nor the fish liver paste could be used as a carrier of the toxin.
No.
The cold medicine was the only option.
That is false. It could be, unless it was cooked away. You mix it in with the water first, and then you add rice to make it. No, that could have been a way that they did it. Because it dissolves in water. In order to cook rice, you need water. Oh. I am big brain. I am big brain. I am big brain. I am big brain. I'm big brain.
Putting the poison elsewhere would not only fail to guarantee a lethal dose,
Yeah, but that
but
is
would
also true.
increase the chance of it being noticed by the deceased. Therefore, the means is also confirmed.
Add that to the motive for the crime and... Whoa! So the murderer really was Shiroyama!
Yeah.
Yep, pretty clear cut, wouldn't you say? Look, I really don't know what Sango is so suspicious about.
I want to know what the false report was, though.
Yeah, it's pretty clear cut.
Wait, I still have some questions.
Oh? Well, let's hear them.
Cutting Paimon
Maybe
off.
I have
Fuck
answers.
Paimon.
What's bugging you?
Based on the convictions written by Sarah, Fuji, and Sakura, the two committed the same crime, but why are their punishments different? Did someone tear out those pages? The research log is what's bugging me the most.
This also puzzles me. Maybe someone doesn't want us being privy to the contents inside, or maybe Shiroyama tore a bunch of pages out by accident. But
By
regardless,
accident?
this isn't essential to the case. Like I said before, a lot of what comes
No,
up
it
in an
could be.
investigation is irrelevant information. The crucial elements are Shiroyama's motive and means, which we have established.
Okay, but the problem is, did he do it? So, Kujusara signed off really quickly from what I understand. Kujusara signed off really quickly to get the conviction done and over with. But why are their punishments different for the same crime as my... Because they had the exact same sentence... Because, as the conviction stated, they had the exact same reasons why they did it. And they did it the same way. Why don't they have the same sentence? That is my question.
Very nice. Top marks for attention to detail. It doesn't have any real bearing on the case, but let me explain how that works for you. So, Why would Madame Kujo-Sara sign one conviction sentencing Ryuji to temporary incarceration awaiting trial, and another conviction sentencing Shiroyama to death? You may have heard some rumors back at the station that when this case first came up, the Kujo clan higher-ups were in dire need of a scapegoat to keep the Takatsukasa clan off their backs. And poor Ryuji became the successful candidate.
Oh no.
In less than a week, the conviction was drafted, sent to Madame Kujo-Sara, and signed. Allegedly, she knew what it was about as soon as she saw it, and signed it with no questions asked. But anyone who buys this story clearly doesn't know that much about Madame Kujo-Sara. She's the most principled person in the entire Tenryo Commission, for goodness sake. So, how would she respond to a case filled with unanswered questions and no confession from the suspect?
Oh, you mean...
Exactly. Before she signed it, she changed Ryuji's conviction from the death sentence to temporary incarceration. Ryuji escaped a
that makes
disastrous
sense.
fate without ever realizing it. Had Madame Kujo-Sara not changed his sentence, Sango would have been seeking justice for a dead man.
Why was Sara so lenient with Ryuji?
That's the wrong question.
Because
This
there was
wasn't
too
about
many
Ryuji,
loopholes.
but Madame Kujo-Sara's principles. The conviction could have been for a Ryuji, a Guji, heck, even a Tanuki, and she would have made the same decision. Given the enormous pressure she was under at the time, I'd say she did the most she could. Don't you think?
Pressure? Really? Was someone higher up putting pressure on Sara?
I wouldn't be
The
surprised.
pressure came from all sides. The deceased was the leader of the police station and the rising star of the Takatsukasa clan. All eyes were on this case. How this became reduced to the unimaginative rumor that Madame Kujo-Sara convicted Ryuji under pressure from her superiors, I have no idea.
Interesting.
Rumors
This is
here,
very
conspiracy
interesting.
theories there. Lies at every turn.
Fortunately, Madame Kujo-Sara works in an open and transparent manner and pays no heed to rumors like this.
Oh,
She just rolls her eyes and forgets all about them.
how do you know?
Just because she has never publicly clarified the truth doesn't mean she was hiding anything. So when I asked her about it, saying it was relevant to a case I was working on, she just told me how it was.
Interesting.
Believe me, in this case, more than any other, I have checked every last detail.
I believe that. It's also very interesting. But no, that makes sense. Since the suspects at that time had too many loopholes, it makes sense why he would, or why she wouldn't want to sentence him to death, because at that point they wouldn't have known if he was the actual, like, committer, or I guess, convictor? I don't know. The actual culprit, I guess, is another way to put it.
Maybe the report was wrong. The International Trade Association is a gathering place for merchants from all over. Countless
could be the
merchants
false
pass through the
report.
port of Rito every day. It's
I want
natural
to
for there
know
to be a
what
couple of missing records
I
here
want
or
to know
there.
what the records were.
Well, I've answered all your lingering questions.
No, fuck you.
And
No,
you've
you
checked
haven't.
all the material the police station has. So, what do you think? Case closed?
Paimon still feels like something doesn't add up. But then again, Hazel did give us all the files the police station had. Ugh, this is annoying.
I want to see what Sango has, because apparently Sango worked on it. I want to see the evidence that Sango has. We've seen everything that the police station has. Now I see the problem.
I don't follow. Enlighten me.
That detective agency you told Sango. I've disclosed everything the police station has on the case. When we started to look at the files you said to us, everything lied out here is all that the police station has about the case. Just now again, you said you've checked all the material at the police station has.
Right! Why do you keep emphasizing police station every single time?
You tell me. Why do I keep emphasizing police station every time?
because you're trying to hint that there's other information that the police station doesn't have.
So we're finally here, huh? I was starting to think our investigation
There
was
we
about
go.
to end a little early. That would have been a real
look at it
shame.
now.
Man alive, you finally saw through my little game. You're absolutely right. There is other information that the police station doesn't have. Reason being? It's my own evidence. And this evidence should help answer a couple of your questions more clearly. Why was the research log from the Office of Forensic Science blank? And where did the white powder come from?
Aha! Paimon knew you were keeping secrets!
Don't you have secrets too?
No? Nope. Definitely not.
Fuck you, Paimon.
Let's
What are
talk
your
somewhere
secrets?
else. This
What are your
isn't the
secrets,
best
Paimon?
place for this discussion.
Paimon, tell me. There's a trapdoor behind here. Why is there a trapdoor here?
Faster? Okay, faster.
It's all actually very interesting. I like this. I like this a lot. I just realized I didn't get the... Didn't get my things. The motives and the truth behind crime the first... Wait, that's an achievement? An ideal detective, am I? Let's see. Right, I was doing battle pass. My brain had lost function there for a quick sec. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. My brain lost function.
One, two, breathe. Three.
Map. I wonder. I wonder who supplied him with the white powder. Powder? This is such a secluded place. Look at that child over there. What a secluded and quiet place. Let us talk about important police shit over here.
This is a quiet spot. Let's talk here. All right.
Ignore the child.
Here's the secret I've been keeping all along. The torn out pages from the research log of the Office of Forensic Science.
Oh?
Great! But Paimon can't believe you kept this a secret all this time!
I can.
It's not like you think. I wasn't the one who tore out the pages.
Oh?
Look, just read it over
Really?
first.
Acidic nutrients from the Cecidia were mixed with oil extracted from fish liver. There it is again, fish liver. When the mixture was purified, the formation of a fine powdery substance was observed. Over the course of a week, forest spores whom this substance had been administered to suffered first from damage, diseased skin, cellular membranes, followed by respiratory failure, then death. So we didn't have a... Wait, was I right? About the fish liver? Oh my god, was I right? Wait, hold up, was I right? I think I was right. Was it actually the fish liver? Holy shit. Holy fuck. Was it actually the fish liver? Holy fuck. right. Mixing and purification process was then repeated, but replacing the sensitia with concentrated sensitia juice and the fish liver with concentrated fish liver paste, a large quantity of powdery substance was produced. When the boars were first administered this dose, the time of death was reduced from 1 week to a few hours. See appendix for lethal dose analysis. Oh my god, I was right. I wasn't right about the amount of toxicity or about the liver doing the poison first, but I was right that the fish liver was in fact involved. We didn't. That's where the fruits and vegetable. Oh my god. I am big brain. I am big brain.
Finished? Do you see now? The method used by the perpetrator to commit his crime wasn't by putting the white powder in the cold medicine.
He put it in the fish liver paste. The cold medicine and the were mixed to form the white powder.
That's correct. The white powder was Shiroyama's invention. As a forensic doctor, he
Fuck
provided
yeah.
a special cold medicine for Takatsukasa Isamu. The autopsy report showed that this medicine contained a high volume of acidic fruit and vegetable extracts. Then,
Boom.
he tricked Ryuji into sending fish liver paste to Takatsukasa Isamu. When the two substances were taken together, a toxic dose of the substance formed in his body. This is the real modus operandi.
Oh, that's awful. One was medicine,
I
and the
was
other was an
fucking
expensive
right.
nutritional supplement.
Holy
Both
shit.
completely harmless.
True, both are harmless on their own,
Yeah.
but when combined, poof, that's it.
I am big brain. Fuck yes. Hell yeah. Why didn't Sarume admit this in his testament? There was no need for him to hide it.
It was not him who wanted to hide it, but the person pulling the strings behind him.
Kujisara.
You
Or
mean there was
Sango.
someone else pulling the strings?
Aren't you curious where I found these pages from the research log?
What did you
It was in
find?
Kujo Takayuki's secret warehouse. After I found the missing pages, I did some digging around and found out that Shiroyama had worked for Kujo Takayuki before joining the police station. The Kujo clan secretly provided Shiroyama with funds to study forensic science. I guess you could say that Kujo Takayuki's investment paid dividends in this case.
It was Kujisara.
Of course, I had only learned all of this after the Vision Hunt decree came to an end. Kujo Takayuki had lost his grip on power, and the Tenryo Commission was undergoing a general reshuffle. To avoid coming under suspicion, Madame Kujo Sara put me in charge of building a case against Kujo Takayuki. I found a huge stash of fish liver paste in his secret warehouse. Nothing hugely incriminating about that, of course, but I still took the trouble to open each and every package until finally, I had to concede that this really was just a huge stash of fish liver paste. But then, underneath the floor tiles where the fish liver paste was stacked, I found a secret compartment with this torn-off research report lying inside.
Interesting.
So it was him who wanted to frame Ryuji all along. What a nasty piece of work.
I don't think so.
Let's review the whole case from the top. First, Takatsukasa Isamu, for whatever reason, noticed Shiroyama's talent as a forensic doctor and asked him to develop a special poison on his behalf. But Shiroyama was already working for the Kujo clan, so he refused. Takatsukasa Isamu wasn't about to take no for an answer, and that's where things took a dark turn. He twisted Shiroyama's arm by making a veiled threat to harm his family. All Shiroyama could do was to secretly report everything to Kujo Takayuki.
The fact that I
When
was right makes
Takayuki
me
learned
so
what was
happy.
happening, he instructed Shiroyama to pretend to cooperate with Takatsukasa Isamu, then kill the latter with the white powder once it was fully developed. Meanwhile, Ryuji's only role in this case was to deliver the fish liver paste to Takatsukasa Isamu on Shiroyama's orders, completely unaware of the fact that he was being used as a pawn and that this was a key ingredient needed to create the poison. After the incident, Kujo Takayuki hoped to make Ryuji the fall guy, until the death sentence was stalled when it reached Madame Kujo Sara. In the meantime, Sango had begun her own investigation. Kujo Takayuki grew nervous that the truth would get out, so he threw Shiroyama to the wolves, hounding him to death and erasing all traces of contact between the two. And yet, he wanted to keep this secret formula, so he hid it. Greedy guy, that Takayuki. He must have wanted to have it on hand just in case he needed to employ it again in the future and make someone else disappear.
This Kujo Takayuki is an evil lunatic! We've got to report this to A. Whatever his current punishment is, it needs to be 10 times worse!
Oh, he's already probably
That
dead.
would be practically impossible. One research log found in his warehouse doesn't prove anything. Even I can think of 100 excuses. Besides, Ryuji directly contributed to Takatsukasa Isamu's death by delivering the fish liver paste to him.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that he was unaware of the true nature of the situation doesn't matter.
But he's still innocent, right? Isn't it just a coincidence?
I think he,
Paimon really doesn't get how the law works.
I think he is innocent. No, this is just me. I don't know how the law works in innocent mind. He is innocent. Because he was used. He didn't know what he was doing. He was used to do it. He didn't do it by his own free will. Well, technically he did, but he was doing it under the assumption that it would help him.
Legally speaking, the judge would most likely rule that it was accidental. But in practice, Ryuji may still have to end up shouldering some responsibility.
So basically, you've been hiding the truth all this time to protect Ryuji.
Mental trauma doesn't heal as easily as physical wounds. My biggest worry is that Ryuji would struggle to cope if he knew the truth. He's like an innocent child. He freely gives his trust and his love to everyone that treats him well. That's why he thought of Takatsukasa Isamu as a father figure. I'm pretty sure that to this day, he has never paused to wonder whether Takatsukasa Isamu was actually a good person, or if Sango just hired him as a gopher, or why I left the detective agency. If he found out the facts about Takatsukasa Isamu, I'm afraid it would crush him.
Aww. So why are you revealing the truth to me today?
Well, as you can see, I'm a little less confident than people might think. To prevent Ryuji from getting hurt, I covered up the truth. But by doing so, have I held him back? Did I do the right thing? I couldn't turn to anyone for help, and everyone around me thinks I'm so smart that I should just be able to handle every case on my own. Even if I tried to discuss it with them, they'd just say, "Don't be ridiculous, Mr. Hazo, no problem's too difficult for you." But
Yeah, I see
you're
that.
different. Unlike them, you don't have that kind of prejudice towards me. You've traveled far and wide and have had all kinds of experiences.
You're also a person at
It
the
must
end of
have
the
taught
day.
you a lot. Most importantly, my intuition tells me that you're someone special, that I can trust you and that you can help me,
Aww.
right? So, I'd like you to be the one to decide whether we should expose the truth or not.
I need to think about that.
Oh, you don't need to tell me what you decide, and you certainly don't need to decide right now. Let's just say I'm leaving this teensy tiny matter up to you.
Okay.
All right, let's head back to the detective agency. You can
I-
mull it over on the way. Once you've made up your mind, just tell Ryuji and Sango your verdict.
Oh my god, I forgot that it was Ryuji. Wait, I forgot that Ryuji was the one that... Oh no. I forgot that that was Ryuji. Now I don't know what to do. Shit. Like,
Hey, Traveler. Hey, Detective Hazo. You're back already, huh?
hey guys, what's up?
I bet you're tired. Well, I just bought some tonkatsu. Care to join me? There's plenty for everyone.
We'd love to. But wouldn't you like to hear the results of our investigation first?
No matter what you were able to find, it's all in the past and won't ever change. So I think we'd better chow down first. Besides, if Sango's not happy with the results, we might not have anything to eat later.
Come on, Ryuji, pipe down. Let's hear the traveler's conclusion first.
Okay then. Over to you, Hazel and Traveler.
Don't worry, just tell us your findings. Everyone trusts you, as do I.
Shit. Shit, what do I do? Oh, fuck. Alright. I wouldn't want Riju to live, thinking that the murder was partly his fault. So I think this would be my answer. Because he was tricked. Sango was wrong about
Well,
his
what do you know? I suspected that was the case. Please rest in peace, Master Takatsukasa.
No, impossible. Traveler, are you sure you checked every last file carefully?
Trust me, I did.
Ugh, no, you little Shikanoing Hazo. You didn't pull any shenanigans on the Traveler, did you?
Why would he?
Sango, no accusations without evidence, remember?
The truth is out and the case is closed, Sango. Please don't send any more of your harassment letters to the Tenryo Commission. Well, I really owe it to you, Traveler. I'll be sure to properly thank you later. Until then, see ya.
Hey, you're not going anywhere.
That only we know of.
1, 2, breathe.
Oh
3,
boy.
4.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Please speak to President Sango.
Welcome to Bonton Sangha Detective Agency. What will you have me solve?
Your mom. How many paths did that open up? Now I'm curious.
One, two, breathe.
Talk to them again.
Hey, Traveler. Hey, Detective Hazo. You're back already?
We'd love to.
No matter what you were able to find, it's all in the past and won't ever change. So I think we'd better chow down. Besides, if...
Come on, Ryuji, pipe down. Let's hear the
Don't worry, just
You tell them the whole truth about Riju's case.
But how? How could this be?
So, that's what really happened?
Ryuji, I know it's hard to accept, but...
Wait a minute. Sorry, I have quite the stomach ache. Sango, can I take the day off?
Sure, of course. Take the week if you need it.
Oh, Paimon hopes Ryuji will be okay.
I didn't expect things to turn out like this.
Just give him some time to himself. I think he'll eventually come to accept it.
I'm still a little worried, though. What if he doesn't come to work tomorrow?
Then we'll go to him. Don't you worry about that, Sango. You need some time to process all of this, too.
What did it say? What was it? 8 to 12. Okay. I wasn't sure. I wanted to double check. I feel kind of bad for him. Like, like, how do I explain it? I don't know how to explain it. So clearly he didn't.
Sacred name,
Whoop.
fortune preserver.
Clearly he didn't come back.
Ah, you're here. Don't worry. Ryuji came earlier this morning. I guess he can handle a lot more than I had thought. I was honestly worried he'd suffer a breakdown. But as of today, it seems he'll be fine.
Is he not here?
He went over to Natsuke Nogen Crafts to buy something.
Let's go find him then. Shall we?
Before you go, Heizo, I kind of understand now what you meant when you left.
Oh, really? I'm happy to hear you say that. All right, time to find Ryuji.
Sometimes the truth is more painful and best kept to yourself. I don't know how to commentate over this. This just makes me sad. Where is he? He's over there. Okay. It's pressing 8. You could probably hear it. Hey, Pando. Shit, how am I...
Look! There's Ryuji!
He's got a kid with
With a
him.
little kid, too! Is he buying our toys?
Hey, Ryuji. Hey, Ryuji, what's up?
Uncle Ryuji, was my daddy handsome? I've never seen what he looked like.
Of course. Takatsukasa Isumu was a very handsome man. Also, it's not uncle. Call me brother.
But you look so old.
Well, I'm still your brother.
Huh? How come?
Because he treated me like a son.
Huh? Who are you guys?
Hi, your
We're
mom.
friends with your big brother Ryuji, and with your father too.
Oh, really? Yay! I've met loads of my daddy's friends today. Can you tell me some stories about him?
I don't know.
I really want to hear them.
Sure. Why, I know enough stories about your old man that if I started talking now, you'd be all grown up before I finished them.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, I don't want to grow up too soon then. Maybe when I'm 100. No, 200 years old. No, 300 years old. Yep, I'm gonna wait until I'm 300 years old before I become a grown-up, so that I can make sure I finish all the stories first.
Welcome to Netsuke no Gen Crafts. We can make things other than sculptures as well.
Some things will always be more important than the truth. That is also true. And now I'm just standing here alone. It's not what I meant. How do I even commentate over that? That took a turn I was not expecting. Also, the fact that I got it right on the first try, I have to say. I'm very, very happy with me at the fact that I got it right the first time.
Cooler.
That makes me quite happy. No, wait, I gotta go here. What am I doing? I was right beside here. Okay, now we gotta go completely wrong. Now we're completely wrong.
So, have you gone? I'm afraid this won't be an easy task. I was hoping I wouldn't have.
All right then.
It's from Songo, the pret. You can say
Alright.
that. Hey, hey,
Yeah,
hey! Don't.
Ooh, do we want to see if I can get the vine booms in time now? I kind of want to see if I can get the vine booms in time now. Okay. Let's see if I can get the vine booms in time as the guy is telling his story. Or as Riju is telling his story.
Welcome back, Mr. Heizo. I'm glad you're all right. How about some tonkatsu? You must have missed the taste of home after so long.
Maybe next time, Ryuji. Seems like somebody's been expecting me. And I'm afraid they're only gonna be disappointed once again.
Well, well, look who it is. The great Detective Heizo. What nonsense were you talking about just now? I've been worried about you, you know. So much so that I took the trouble to write that heartfelt letter to the Tenryo Commission. Well, was it sufficiently flattering for you?
Uh-oh. They're at it again.
Let's not waste the traveler's time, Songo. Just tell me, what do you want?
Fine by me. My request is simple. Disclose all the details of the Ryuji case. It's time you stop hiding the truth and let me investigate it thoroughly.
First of all, that case has already been solved. Second, I've disclosed everything the police station has on the case. And third...
Enough! You can only fool Ryuji with that. If you don't want to cooperate, I can assure you that I will write more letters to the headquarters of the Tenryo Commission. I will not give up on this case.
Wait, hold on. Can someone please explain what...
All right. Let me explain.
Okay, here we go.
Several years ago, a terrible murder took place in the police station. I was still working at the Tenryo Commission then, and the victim was actually my dear boss. Due to various factors, I was deemed to be the top suspect, which is why it's called the Ryuji case. Also, Heizo wasn't a part of the police station back then. He was a detective at the agency, which at the time was called the Bonton Songo and Heizo Detective Agency.
Huh? That's crazy! But, wait. Then why did Hazel leave?
After the incident, I was quickly convicted and sent to prison. Fortunately, Songo then promptly proved my innocence and caught the real murderer.
But that murderer was actually just a dummy to throw us off. Am I right, Detective Shikanoin?
Songo thought that everything went smoothly, so much so that she suspected the real murderer was someone else. Of course, Detective Heizo was also helping with the investigation, but after a long time, he still came up empty-handed. Later on, he decided to join the police station to continue his investigation on the inside, which is why he left the detective agency.
Ha! That's what I thought too. I was foolish enough to believe that Detective Shikanoing and I shared a common goal. But I was wrong about him. He has no sense of loyalty at all. He just wanted to become an official as a means of gaining fame and fortune.
Come on, stop exaggerating. Let me set the record straight here. First, I joined the police station long after that murder case happened. It had nothing to do with any inside investigation. That's just somebody's wishful thinking. Second, purely out of curiosity, I did investigate the case later from within the police station. My conclusion was that the suspect Songo had caught was in fact the real murderer. And lastly, when Songo didn't buy my conclusion and asked me to disclose all related case files from the police station, I did exactly as she asked. I didn't hide anything.
Huh! He's lying right through his teeth.
That's it. If she's willing to help
Whoa.
unless you don't trust the...
All right, there you go.
It's not about whether the traveler's trustworthy. I'm just wondering if you will interfere. You have to swear that.
No problem.
There we go.
Cross my...
Well, traveler, are you willing to help?
Songo, really?
Money is valuable, no doubt. All right. I'm counting on you, traveler. You hear that, Detective Shikano?
All right. Come on.
Yada yada yada. All right. Let's get to it. Let's get back to the Tenryo Commission. I did it. Oh, now I gotta sit through all these guys' dialogue again. Oh.
Faster? Okay, faster.
All right. Hang out here for now. Why don't you go and chat?
All right.
No. You're the only one. Sure. All right.
Oh, hello there.
Hello.
The Ryuji case, that was several years, especially when he was really one. I'm sure he would have gone far in the... Ryuji was he's also hard. Ryuji worked with him.
So,
Well, here comes, moreover.
what? Why would Sora do?
I'm getting...
Hey, come on, Yorikyo Wada.
You can't just go around...
That's not true. And so Takayuki is...
You youngsters and your conspiracy theories.
No, it's true. They had to find escape.
What do you know? The guy was a friend. That's
Yeah, yeah,
later
yeah.
on.
That's right.
Yeah, we
Of
already know all
course.
this.
There you go
I'm-
again.
Listen, I can also...
We're definitely gonna get hearts down.
You...
Hey, that's...
Hey. So what really matters... Remember. Also, if it... Okay. Usually, you need to find... All right, you can go.
Understand. Yada yada yada. We already know all this. Thank you very much. Talk to Hazel. Okay, we're gonna get it completely wrong.
So, what did you find? Sure.
Oh, it doesn't
Let
give me the option until I look through the files, huh? Okay, yada 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 yada.
Yikes!
I love that I figured out that it had something to do with the fish to begin with. That makes me quite happy that I was able to deduce that.
Takatsuka! Hey!
Yada yada yada.
Wow.
Kujisara.
Huh.
Yada yada yada. Yada yada yada. There we go. Okay, there we go.
So,
Guess I did.
really? What clue reveals... Although Shiroyama's Although the conviction states that we need evidence... Excellent. It is true that he... But if you consider this... Isamu was a... You don't really catch... Basically, these two... Next. Which... So... Bingo!
Oh shit.
The autopsy But is that really... Well, putting the poison out...
Add that to the...
Yep, pretty...
Did I fuck up?
Yeah, it's pretty clear cut.
Oh? What's bugging you? So, you may have heard in less than a week, but anyone who... So,
Oh,
exactly. Ryuji escaped...
why was
That's the
Yada,
given the
yada,
enormous
yada.
pressure.
Pressure?
The pressure came. How this became.
Ugh.
We already know all
Fortunately,
this.
Madame
I'm very
Kujo-Sara
quiet
worked
for
just
no
because
reason.
But regardless, the crucial element. Maybe the report would. Well, I've had. I don't follow. You tell me. I was starting to think you're absolute. Why was the research?
I feel like I'm
Let's
down the
talk
wrong
somewhere.
path. Okay. Oh, there's actually... Okay, hold on. There actually is one that we can do it then.
So, have you got? Oh, have they approved it already? Huh. The
That was
Tenryo
the one I
Commission
thought it
certainly
was.
has become more
Interesting.
efficient ever since Kujo Kamaji took office.
Well, let's see then.
So, what is Hazotalk's fraud?
It's an anti-fraud public awareness event. Basically,
Interesting.
think of it as a short play about fraud. We'll get a few people to perform an entertaining drama in order to raise public awareness about the issue.
Oh,
So
cool.
it's a play? Paimon likes the sound of that.
I thought you were only interested in major cases, not petty things like fraud.
Well, see, fraud is a major issue here. You've traveled between different nations. I'm sure Mora isn't really an issue for you. You have to understand that scamming the poor of their money is essentially robbing them of their lives. Left unchecked, the situation could potentially deteriorate into something more serious.
That makes sense. But will putting on a performance really work?
It's hard to say. Preventing crimes is more difficult than solving them, there's no doubt about that, but prevention is also a more worthwhile cause. Maybe only a small number of people who attend the event will ever actually encounter a scam artist. And even then, of the handful of attendees who encounter said scam artist, I doubt many of them will be able to see through the scammer's ruse. But
Interesting.
if even only one person escapes the clutches of a scam artist because of my event, then I'm willing to put on this play for that person.
Hell yeah.
All right, count us in. Today we are the anti-fraud messengers.
Great. First, we need 3 actors, 2 to play the scam artists and 1 to play the victim. I already have a couple candidates in mind for the roles of the scam artists, so come with me to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Okay. This is fun. I like hanging out with Hazo. Nope, that's not what I wanted.
Ooh, if we're going to the Grand Narukami Shrine, are you planning to recruit Miko for your play? She'd be really good at acting.
Well, I guess you'll have to wait and see.
Who am I recruiting?
Narukami, please. See that he stays safe.
No. Ah, you!
Hazo, what are you doing here, you little brat? Oh, and the Traveler, too. So, I assume you're here to see Lady Yae?
I honestly don't know who we're here to see.
Hey, come on, cuz. Maybe I'm just here to see you.
Don't play your little games with me. If the Traveler isn't looking for Lady Yae, then you must be here looking for Etsu, right?
You still know me best, cuz.
Etsu?
Please wait here. I'll go get her.
Huh, so we're not here to see Miko? Bummer.
I'm flattered, But even if I wanted to, do you really think I could convince Lady Yai to join a little event like mine?
Get the Traveler to ask her next time. She can do it.
Nah, Yai Miko. I don't like her.
Well, hello, Detective Hazo. It's been so long since you last came to see me. You know, it's cruel to keep a girl waiting.
Hey, community service isn't all bad, is it? I'm sure it's better than prison, at least.
Prison?
That's right. I was careless and found myself caught up in a case of fraud. Detective Hazo arrested me, and I was sentenced to prison.
For the record, I'm not the one who technically arrested you.
Oh, come now, Detective Hazo. Don't pretend like you don't remember the part you played. You have a cold heart, Detective. Colder than an icicle in the middle of winter. How would those Doshin have nabbed me if you hadn't provided evidence of my involvement and whereabouts, They were so bland and functional. Not like you, Detective. When you took me down, you knew exactly what you were doing.
So, how did you end up here at the shrine?
I'm here doing community service, of course. After all the
She makes me
information Detective
uncomfortable.
Hazo managed to squeeze out of me, he promised to help secure a reduced sentence from the court. But in the end, they hardly reduced my sentence at all. Even after serving a lengthy prison term,
what?
I'm still required to perform community service. I have to spend the entire day sweeping leaves or wiping floors. Just look at what the work has done to my soft and delicate hands. So, don't believe a word that comes out of his mouth.
I helped you get community service because you were credited with assisting the investigation. But if you find it too exhausting, I can always send you back to prison again.
Oh, come on, Detective Hazo.
You can even say if you
No,
want.
you're just toying with me.
Don't give me that. Listen, I'd like to invite you to the anti-fraud event I mentioned last time. It's tomorrow night, and you'll be a VIP guest. Let's see. Appearing in the event would be equivalent to, what, 5 days of community service? How does that sound?
Only 5 days? That's hardly anything.
5 days not enough? Okay. How about 4 days?
Hey! That's a day less than what you just promised me, Detective Hazo.
Oh, my mistake. 3 days.
All right, I'll go. Just stop playing with my heart. And may I ask, will they also be coming as a guest tomorrow night?
I'm sorry, what? No? No. Hi, I'm Panda.
No wonder you're treating me so coldly today, Detective Hazo. Looks like you found someone else to keep you company. And what a charmer they are.
I'm sorry, what?
I get what you see in them. I mean, you'd have to be blind not to.
Atsu, now's not the time. If I hear you talking like that to my friend again, I'll make your community service even
Yeah,
more
see,
unpleasant
friend,
than your
we're
time
friends.
in
We're
prison.
just friends.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I had no idea they
I don't
were
even
your
swing
friend.
that way.
Really.
Well, now you do. Just be sure you're ready tomorrow. I'll send you the location, time of the event, and the script, so don't be late. All right, on to our next candidate. He should be in town right about now.
Oh, fuck. I don't. Why does it. No. This is why he gets Sus Boy. This is why Sus Boy is his nickname. Hate it. No. I hate it with a passion.
Mr. Iba, how are you doing?
Oh, well, if it isn't Hazo. Thanks to you, I haven't kicked the bucket yet.
Well, it's good to see you're alive. And well.
All right.
But mostly
out with
alive.
it. I know you wouldn't come see me for nothing.
I see you're still sharp as ever, Mr. Iba. Look, have you had a chance to think about that anti-fraud event I mentioned to you last time?
You can forget it. I'm pushing 71 this year. You think I want to make a fool of myself?
Are
Why
you
does he
sure?
sound Irish?
You know, this event is very well funded. And now that the Sakoku decree has been repealed, I heard that your granddaughter Kazumi wants to take the chance to travel. If you participate, she can go without worrying about money at all.
Huh? How did you know? Sure, I paid a hefty fine at the time, but I can still afford her travels.
Hefty fine?
You're Heizo's colleague, aren't you? How haven't you heard about this?
Well, it just so happens that Mr. Iba was a well-known figure in Inazuma back in the day. His Iba Trading Guild was even bigger than the current International Trade Association.
Don't bring it up again. If I hadn't been misled by that foreign merchant, I never would have become a commercial scammer. Fortunately, young Heizo here has some respect for the elderly and applied for a probationary sentence. Otherwise, I don't think I would have ever seen the light of day again.
Well, if Hazel was so good to you, then you should help him out too.
He's not as innocent as he looks, you know. He just knows it's easier to get information when we're chatting outside. Ask him if you don't believe me.
Those are some pretty harsh words, Mr. Iba.
Anyway, I can't help you with that, event, or whatever you call it.
Ah, man alive. What should I do now? I already told Kazumi that you'd show up and caution everybody about avoiding fraud. I'm sure it'd be beneficial for everyone, and Kazumi even agreed to come and listen. How can I explain to her that you were too worried about being embarrassed? She might even think that you feel no remorse at all.
You imbecile! You should have told me about this first!
Come on now. How could I have known that you'd refuse to participate?
Why, you sure are a crafty one, just like your father.
So you'll join us?
What choice do I have? Using my granddaughter to force me into some event. People these days.
The world needs you to step up. I will send the time and place of the event as well as the script, so don't forget to prepare.
All right, very well.
Well
I'm very
then.
excited.
Now, we only need to find the last person to play the role of the fooled victim.
Me.
We don't want someone too clever for this role.
Oh, so not me.
Otherwise, they'd see right through this ruse and the drama would come to a grinding halt.
Not too clever. Oh, Paimon knows the perfect candidate.
Artaki numero uno Ito.
Oh yeah, I know that guy. I've seen him in the police station a handful of times, though I've never actually spoken to him before. Do you know where we can find him?
Well, we did just see a file called The Prince of Mischief in Hanamizaka. That's gotta be Ito. He must be in Hanamizaka.
All right then. To Hanamizaka we go.
Oh,
but knowing
boy.
his reputation, I'll need to bring a little something along just to guarantee we can secure his participation. You go ahead. I'll catch up.
Ito. Hell yeah, we're getting the man himself. Alright, Ito. Get Ushi over here. We don't want Ushi to be causing any more trouble. Over here. There he is. Hello there, bull boy.
How about that, kiddo? My little Prince of Mischief's got some moves, huh? Guess that means your Onikabuto is now my Onikabuto.
Ito! What are you up to?
Ito.
Huh? Oh, Paimon, my compadre. This is a nice
Why do you speak
surprise.
Spanish,
What brings
by
you
the
out
way?
this way?
Heard you were bullying kids.
What?
Seem to join the
No,
fun.
no, it's not. No, it's nothing like that. They let me look after their Oni Kabuto just for a little while for safekeeping, and then, once they've gotten stronger, they can come and take them right back.
Yeah, sure.
You win some, you lose some.
Oh,
That's right,
Ito.
my little guy. Good attitude. All right, see you around. Okay, yeah, bye.
There's just no helping this guy.
Actually, we're here to invite you to an anti-fraud event tonight.
Oh, an anti-fraud event? I'll level with you, compadre. I have no idea what that is, but if you want me there, I can think of nowhere I'd rather be.
Hell yeah.
Oh, except that there's this Oni Kabuto Battle Royale tomorrow night that I was planning on going to. Yeah, it's gonna be huge. No holds barred. Winner takes home
Okay,
all
but
the
it's
Oni
tonight.
Kabuto.
Okay, but ours is
And
tonight.
as you can see, my Prince of Mischief has a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
Okay, if
so,
I beat your Prince of
if it
Mischief,
was
can
any
I
other
go?
day, you know?
Can you go?
Do you think all of those Oni Kabuto together would be a match for my one? Here's a picture. Let me know what you think.
Oh shit! That actually looked really fucking cool.
Huh? What this? What is this? How'd it get so big? What are you feeding this thing? Look at those beautiful demon stripes. Those razor sharp horns. Is this the fabled Emperor Oni Kabuto?
This is a small token we provide for VIPs. If you're willing to attend, then one of these will be yours at the end of the event.
Whoa. Okay. I'm
Me
there.
too.
Wait a sec. You look familiar. Who are you anyway? And furthermore, do Oni Kabuto really come in this size? You're not trying to con me, are you? Because the more I think about it, the more I'm inclined to think that you're a contestant in tomorrow night's Oni Kabuto Battle Royale!
Oh no.
Yeah! You lost to me in a previous Beetle battle, and now you're trying to get the reigning champ out of the way. Without
Damn,
Prince
they
of
did
Mischief
his
to
abs
contend
so
with,
dirty.
you'll be free to sweep in and take all the Oni Kabuto! Am I right or am I right?
You're
Nice
not right.
try, you little punk. 10 out of 10 for the pitch, but you picked the wrong victim.
Oh god.
Okay. Then again, consider this. If your Prince of Mischief isn't competing, what's the point of me taking part? After all I'd stand to win is a bunch of puny little larvae. No?
Well, you've stumped me there. You are completely right. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Sorry, my bro, my main man, my buddy. I had you all wrong.
Say my big bro, my baby
You're
man, my
sure
buddy.
this guy's our best choice?
My
Yeah, see?
compadre,
I was already
as one
wondering
would
if you were
say.
trying to con him.
Then allow me to introduce myself. I'm Shikanoin Heizo. I've seen you around a few times before at the police station.
Huh? Oh, yeah, I remember now. No wonder you looked so familiar. You were that guy who was in for stealing other people's Oni Kabuto, right? Listen, Heizo, hombre, did you apologize to them?
Why does
you
he
can lose
speak
like a man,
Spanish?
you can win like a man, but you can never steal like a man. And that's a little Ito nugget.
That's a little Ito nugget.
He works there, for crying out loud. He's not one of your fellow inmates.
What? Oh, jeez. What's wrong with me? How could I forget? Of course I know you. I remember you now. For real, this time. You're the guy who sells lavender melons at the station, aren't you?
A lavender melon seller?
He
At the
is so
police station?
dense, I love
Don't be
him.
ridiculous.
I know what I saw, okay? Several times now I've been sitting there starving in jail when this guy comes and slips me a few lavender melons on the sly. Didn't even want
On the
payment.
sly.
Sorry, guy.
Yeah, that was me. But it was only because your assistant, Kuki Shinobu, asked me to look out for you.
You know, on the
So
sly.
Shinobu was behind it? Wait, so hombre, you're not a
So,
lavender
hombre.
melon seller?
Look, we're getting hung up on all the wrong details here. The important detail right now is that I am the host of tomorrow night's event. And if you show up, the Oni Kabuto in the picture is yours. Deal?
Deal, done. But could I get another look at that picture first? Just a little peek-see?
Just a little peeksy.
You'll have all the time in the
little
world to
pixie boo.
inspect the real article once the event's over.
Okay, sure, I can wait. So, hombre, is there anything I need to do to prepare?
Why does
Because
he
if I'm
say
doing
it in
this,
the...
I'm bringing my A game, all right? No half
Why
measures
does he
here. I'm
say
gonna
it like
do this
that?
right.
And also, why is he speaking Espanol?
He sure picks his moments to start acting responsibly.
¿Por qué?
Okay, so for this event, you, my, bro, will be participating in a short anti-fraud play along with 2 other VIP attendees. The main thing we ask is that you just relax. Try not to be nervous. I have the script, right here, if you want to take a...
Script? What? It sounds like someone's never seen the Arataki gang perform before, huh? Don't you worry, hombre. The Arataki gang is a little
He
beyond
says
the
it
need
in
for
such the
scripts.
most white
You'll
way
see,
possible
this
as well.
Kabuto will be well worth your investment.
You, don't need a script? Wow, well, now I'm excited. See you there tomorrow night.
You bet. I'll be there.
Oh,
I'm gonna
this is
tell the
gonna be
gang about this
good.
too. They'll all be there to support us.
You have 2 fraud artists versus Ito. Oh, this is going to be good. Oh. Oh, now I'm hyped. Now I'm pumped. Now I'm ready to go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This is gonna be amazing. It's 20. See if I can get it right on the top. There we go. Dun 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 dun. Oh my god. We got Ito involved. Fuck yes. Oh, that makes me so happy. I'm so excited now.
Two.
Go to the event
3.
venue. Where is it? Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh, this is gonna be amazing.
It's almost
His
time.
face
Everyone
all
ready?
over it.
All right, then let's get this show started.
Let's see.
Oh, I can't wait, Mr. Hazo.
Let's get going, Hazo.
Emperor Oni Kabuto, hang in there, Your Highness. I'm coming for you.
It takes years to make a fortune, but only a moment to lose it all to a scam artist. Welcome to the first Hazo Talks Fraud. I am your eponymous host, Hazo. Okay,
You can't
I'm
hear me clapping,
delighted to
but I
have
am
you all
clapping.
here today to explore the topic of fraud. To help everyone avoid becoming the victim of scam artists themselves, we thought we'd invite several VIPs with a lot of experience in this area to perform a little play with an anti-fraud message. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Miss Etsu, Mr. Iba, and the venerable gentleman, Mr. Arataki Ito. Without further ado, let the show
Ito
begin.
leading though. Ooh. The music starts, the actors take the stage. Narrates.
It was just another bright sunny day when a distressed Miss Etsu brought her elderly grandpa,
Why is the
Eva,
hand so
into the police station
realistic?
to report a crime. There, they were greeted by a kindly Doshin, surname Harataki.
Doshin Arataki, please help us! My poor grandpa has been defrauded!
Doshin Arataki? You talking to me?
Perhaps for want of familiarity with the script, a confused look creeps over Doshin Arataki's face, and he asks himself that age-old question. Who am I?
Yes, you are Doshin Arataki! You're Doshin Arataki!
Oh, so I'm in the play. Right, yeah. Okay, got it. I'm a Doshin, of course. Okay, I
You
got
got
this.
the wrong person to play if you wanted to take this seriously.
Ma'am, can you tell who it was that defrauded your grandfather? Rest assured, the Tenryo Commission and I are here to bring them to justice.
I don't know. It was too late when I found out. They took all of my grandpa's money, and all they left was this note.
Doshin Arataki frowns as he realizes this is more complicated than he thought. He takes the note in his hand and reads it out loud.
I am the Raiden Shogun. I am currently being held hostage by the Crux fleet and urgently need 200,000 mora to secure my release. Please place the ransom mora on the north coast of the deserted island. When all of this is over,
I
I
am
will
the
promote
Raiden
you to
Shogun.
General of the Tenryou Commission.
It's the almighty Shogun. We cannot let Her Excellency come to harm.
But this is a scam, surely. I mean, 200,000 mora? Kinda lowballing it for the Electro Archon, don't you think? Shouldn't it be like, 300,000 at the very least?
Well, I sure thought so, but Grandpa's already parted with the money.
Shit. Well,
then we gotta get it back. Is there still time?
Before I could go out to look for it, Grandpa received another note.
Doshin Arataki takes the note and reads it out loud.
I am Miss Hina. I am currently raising funds to publish a photo book. I urgently need 300,000 mora for publishing fees. In return for your support, you will receive a limited edition signed photograph.
It's Miss Hina. We can't leave poor Miss Hina in a tight spot.
You're right, Gramps. Is 300,000 mora enough? I can spare some too if we need to make up the difference. Maybe I can get a photo of Miss Hina too. We gotta help Miss Hina out here.
It's a scam, Doshin Arataki! Snap out of it!
Oh, right, yeah, because if Miss Hina needed funds, she'd come to me first, as her #1 fan. Why would she go asking this old geezer for help? These con artists don't know who they're up against.
Well, anyway, not long after Grandpa handed over the money, he received yet another note.
Doshin Arataki grabs the note and reads it aloud.
I am Arataki Ito. I was recently framed for a crime I totally did not commit.
I totally
now I'm
did not.
stuck here in prison. I am in urgent need of 500,000 mora as bail. In return for your help getting me out, I will bring the whole gang over to thank you personally at your house.
Must be a scammer, surely. I've never heard of this person, and they're asking me for 500,000 mora.
Wait a minute. This is a scam. I'm Arataki Ito.
You are? But your name tag says...
Doshin Arataki follows Miss Etsu's gaze to the name tag emblazoned on his chest, which reads, Arataki Shmito.
What kind of whack job script is this? Am I me or ain't I?
You might be, or ain't I?
The bail money?
Nope, no way, not a chance. Arataki Ito would never ask innocent people for mora in order to post bail. Whoever wrote this is a liar and a cheat, and we gotta get out there and get this guy off our streets.
But just as Doshin Arataki is being overcome with righteous indignation, the sound of Miss Etsu's weeping brings his attention back to her.
Miss Etsu, don't you worry. We're gonna catch the people who did this.
Even if you do catch them, how are we ever going to get Grandpa's money back? Oh, whatever are we going to do about all those Onikabuto?
Onikabuto? Wait, what was that about the, Onikabuto?
Uh-oh.
Oh, well, Grandpa is a major Onikabuto breeder in our village. His are the biggest and strongest Onikabuto around. People come from far and wide to buy from him. We recently received an order that was too big for our current capacity. We were planning to expand Grandpa's facilities, but then we were swindled out of all of our money.
No.
Right after we'd signed the contract, too. If we don't deliver these Onikabuto on time, Grandpa will have to pay huge damages. Oh, what are we going to do?
The humanity.
What's that saying? It's like, it never rains, but it snowballs. Exactly what we're dealing with.
Etsu, my dear,
Giant
don't
snowballs
worry.
start falling out
I'll
of the
sell
sky.
the house if I have to. We'll find a way through.
Oh, this is amazing.
Then where will we stay? Please help us, Doshin Arataki. All we need is the 500,000 mora that was taken from us. Can you help us raise it?
Or maybe you could lend it to us?
Nope, this is a scam as well. Fuck you.
Grandpa's business is going very well. We just need help getting over this hurdle. Doshin Arataki, please.
Wait
if
for
you lend us
it.
the money, I'm
Wait
sure I
for
can make
it.
it up to you by...
I won't hear of it. As a public servant, I would never dream of taking advantage of a person in need.
I was going to say, by giving you part ownership of the Oni Kabuto farm.
Oh, so that's what you were, yeah. That's not as enticing an offer as I was... wait, an Oni Kabuto farm, how many Oni Kabuto did you say you have? Because if it's more than, say, 10...
10,000.
What? 10,000?
That's a lot of Oni Kabuto.
That's more Oni Kabuto than I've seen in my whole life.
Holy shit.
Please help us. As long as we get through this, those 10,000 Oni Kabuto are yours to keep.
10,000 Oni Kabuto. Hey, if I looked after them, they'd have little baby Oni Kabuto. And then the little baby Oni Kabuto would grow up and have little baby Oni Kabuto of their own.
Doshin Arataki is struck by a sudden wave of pure elation. His face breaks into a big, beaming smile. But what does he do next?
Missetsu, don't you worry. I'm gonna help you out.
Hell yeah.
But 10,000 is too many. I can only accept 1,000. Wait, no, what am I saying? 500 Oni Kabuto. As a Doshin of the Tenryou Commission, it is my duty to serve. How could I abuse my position to take advantage of you?
That's great news, Master Arataki. What a wonderful person you are. So strong and handsome and committed to doing the right thing. It's rare to find these days.
Yep, that's me. All right, there's just one final question that needs answering.
Oh.
What question is that?
The question is... Where's my Mora? Huh. Yo, Hazel, my hombre, question for you.
Mi
What's my
hombre.
character's salary in the script? Oh,
Oh,
also, any
Kishi,
inheritance or other
exactly.
lump sums I should know about?
Welcome
Basically,
back, dear. I hope
can
you
I
had a good
afford
nap.
this 500,000 Mora? I mean, Schmito. I can afford it. Can Schmito?
Me, Shmito.
Faced with a damsel in distress, Doshin Arataki fights to remain level-headed and asks that other age-old question. Where's my Mora? Suddenly,
The age-old
he
question,
feels a
"Where's
strange
my
compulsion to slide his hand into his pocket where, it turns out, a bank check has been quietly nestled all along. He draws the check out and inspects it. Today is payday, and this is his salary. The amount? 500,000 Mora.
God damn.
Whoa, check it out! A check for 500,000 Mora! Where'd you come from, buddy? Missetsu, get this. Turns out I just got paid 500,000 Mora today.
He turns so
Here's your
dumb and I
Mora.
love him.
Thank you so much.
I love
Master
Ito.
Arataki, what's wrong?
Doshin Arataki stretches out his hand. But wait! Just as he is about to hand over the check to Miss Etsu, he hesitates, tightly pinching one end of the check betwixt his two fingers. All he needs to do now is release the check, and it will fall into Miss Etsu's eager hands. But let go of the check he does not.
Master Arataki, let go.
Wait. Something's not right.
Oh?
Doshin Arataki is having second thoughts. Has something caught his attention? Has it aroused his suspicion? Has he finally realized the truth?
So, this is an anti-fraud show, right?
Huh?
A spark of intuition bursts to life in Doshin Arataki's mind.
Since this is an anti-fraud event, I have a question.
Uh-oh.
Is he about to ask the most critical question of all?
Will it?
I gotta ask.
This is it. Here it comes.
Where's my Oni Kabuto?
Does a Doshin really get paid this much? 500,000 Mora. Enough to get an Electro Archon out from a hostage situation, then go pay for Miss Hina's publishing costs. You telling me the average Doshin can do all that on one pay
Ito is
packet?
perfect.
I don't know. Seems pretty
Ito is
fishy to me.
perfect for the scenario.
Hey, compadre, what do you think? Am I being scammed here?
Hazel, Ito's cheating. He asked for help.
As the spark of intuition flickers and
They
threatens
both
to
have great
fade,
VAs, yes.
Doshin
Most of the
Arataki clutches around
not
in
not most,
desperation,
all the characters
hoping to
have
find a
great
source of
VAs
fuel
now.
to feed the flames of enlightenment. Traveler, are you going to help this poor man out of his predicament?
This poor man. Ito, just follow your heart. Ito, keep an eye out for... Ito, follow your heart.
Follow my heart. All right then. There's no way
Follow
a
your
Doshi
heart,
makes
Ito.
500,000 mora in a single pay packet.
I should play in English more
Two
often.
innocent victims, Miss Etsu
Yeah,
and Mr.
English
Iba,
is fun.
come to a Doshin for help.
I only play
And
English because I
Doshin,
can't
what,
read fast
whips out
enough
a
for any other
500,000
language.
mora check? Yeah, likely story. There's only one possible explanation. Who's got two horns and carries around a fake checkbook?
Ushi?
Yep, this guy.
Nope, Ito. Never mind. I was wrong. And sometimes he gets scenes
With
like that,
this
though.
fake check for 500,000 mora, I almost swindled Etsu and Iba out of 10,000 Onikabuto, the last thing these poor folks needed after the recent string of catastrophes they've faced. My
You know, with
mind is
needing to
blown.
bail the Raiden
Craziest plot
Shogun
twist I
out
ever
of
heard.
jail
The
with
criminal was the
3,000 more.
main character all along. Miss Etsu, I'm afraid I can't let myself give you this fake check. But I will do everything in my power to raise 500,000 genuine mora for you. So don't you worry.
What the?
Just a happy old man.
In the end, Doshin Arataki listened to the voice of his heart and narrowly avoided being defrauded in his own unconventional way. But regrettably, he failed to ask the critical question: who in their right mind would give away Oni Kabuto for free? I ask you all, is there such a thing
Yeah,
as
imagine
free
you want me
Oni
to prison
Kabuto?
for work.
Free Mora?
And the Raiden
Or
Shogun
does
is in
nothing
a
in life
cell.
come for free? Thank you all for watching Heizo Talks Fraud. Don't get greedy and you won't be needy. Stay alert and you won't
Raiden
get hurt.
Shogun is just
You never know
sitting
where
in the
scammers
cell
may
like,
lurk. See you all
yeah,
next time.
and where's my 3,000 Mora? I've been asking people all along. Nobody's answered me.
Wait, my man, what did you mean when you said I avoided being defrauded? Oh, I thought I was the fraudmeister here.
Maybe someone should have read the script. Miss Etsu and Master Iba were the scam artists. Duh!
Also, hi, MJ.
You were the one they were
I
trying
hope you're
to
having a
scam.
lovely time, someone. Whatever
What?
it may be.
Huh? What? I was being conned? Darn, I can't believe they got me.
Only Ito. Only Ito.
Well, you still managed to protect your money. In the end, they didn't succeed.
Yeah, but that was a happy coincidence.
Only
they
Ito would
scammed
be this
me,
dumb.
and I fell for it.
Guessing it wasn't your first time either, huh?
It was such a cheap trick, too. Oh, this is killing me.
The trick is a common one for a reason, but don't underestimate it. That's how you end up being a victim.
But how am I gonna protect my gang if even I get fooled by such cheap tricks?
Don't blame yourself, old chap.
Yep, old chap.
In fact, you know what? I was also conned today. Yeah, me, of all people. Does that make you feel better?
You too, hombre? No way.
He says it in the
No, that's
in the
impossible.
most
You're
not
just
at
trying to
all.
cheer me up.
Why does he speak Spanish?
Oh, no, it's the truth.
Why does he do
Please,
Spanish?
just take a look at the present I got for you.
Tob is the box that he's handed him.
Wait, why can't it move?
That's just it. I'm sorry to say, it's just a figurine.
What? A figure? You mean it's a fake?
Oh, hombre.
Yeah, and
Hombre.
it's all my fault. I was duped by the Onikabuto vendor's false advertising. What a colossal fool I am. Taken in by a common street vendor? Ugh.
So you really were conned, dude. Let me take a second to let that sink in. Gotta say,
sounds
although
such
I
a
didn't get my
dumb
Emperoni Kabuto,
kid.
somehow,
Like, he's so
knowing
dumb.
that even Hazel got conned kinda puts me back in a good mood. It's,
It makes me think
strange.
of that meme.
Maybe I'm sharper than I'm giving myself credit for. Great minds think alike, so,
Or how,
me and my
like,
hombre here, kinda equally
my hombre.
matched.
Me and me,
Hey, by
hombre.
the way, compadre, looks like you're the only one out
Compadre?
of the three of us who didn't get conned today. But you better watch out. We got fooled not because we
I
were
don't know how this
stupid,
guy eats.
but because those
That's fair
scam
enough.
artists are some crafty dastards. I want you to have this figurine as a reminder of the fact that today, Hazel and I both got conned.
Wait, do I get to
We
put in my
both grew a
teapot?
little wiser too.
Wait, this
I
is
hope that
important. Do I
whenever
get to
you
put in
see
my
it, You'll
teapot?
remember how cunning those con artists were, and how difficult it was for Hazel and I to see through their schemes. Then you'll always keep your wits about you.
Hell yeah.
And you'll never become a victim yourself.
Yep, that's right. No
Don't
one will
actually
ever
answer.
manage to
I
con
want to
you.
find out. Oh my god, I do! Yes! Yes! Let's fucking go! Hell yes! Oh my god. So the meme I was referring to before, is a meme where it's like Zhongli handing out like Geo visions, and he's like, to know because you have the strength of a rock. Who was it else too? It was like to Goro or something. Yeah. And then Ito is just like, you get one because you have the brains of a rock. That's it. You're as dumb as a rock. That's why you get one. And it fits his character, sadly. I want to go put in my... Hold on. I want to put in my teapot right now. I'm gonna put in my teapot now. I want to put in my teapot. It's teapot time. Because Zhongli likes dogs. He is a good boy. There we go. Where is it? Where is it? Where is the Onikabito? Give it to me. Where is it?
One, two, breathe.
Did I
Three,
actually get it or no?
4, and
No, I actually got it. Was it an outside item? Oh, wait. I think it's an... Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think it's an outside item. How big is this? That's not that big. Never mind, that's actually pretty big. I love getting free teapot items. I just like getting teapot items. Or getting certain things as teapot items. I'm going to put him right here. His name shall be Stevie. Stevie or Obikabito. Obokabito. I don't know. I can't remember how to pronounce words now. Perfect. I love him. RMJ, have a wonderful rest of your time zone, wherever it may be. And I wish you good luck on whatever you might be doing for the rest of it. That makes me so happy. I don't know if I can express how happy that actually makes me. We have an Onikabito now. Hell yeah. I'm sorry for mispronouncing it so terribly. Alright, let's see. What is this last thing? What is this last ending we need? Oh!
One.
Oh, I know what it is. Okay. We need to go back to over here. Because it's the other ending we can get for the thing. I wish we could have the Onikabito outside or inside the house. That would be fun. Uh-huh. 20. There we go. That's good enough. Little beetle pet. Yes, exactly. Also, I wanted to get Chi-Chi a finch, but you can't have finches inside your house, because how dare you? So I put Chi-Chi outside with the finches. But now that Chi-Chi's maxed out and I want to friendship other characters, I'm very sad now. Because, like, come on.
It's almost time. Everyone.
Oh, I can't.
Let's get going.
Emperor Onikabu.
I might skip through the play.
It takes years to make a fortune, but only a... Okay. I'm delighted to help everyone avoid becoming the victim of... Please join me in welcoming Miss Etsu, Mr. Iba, and the venerable gentleman, Mr. Arataki Ito.
You know what? I kind of want to watch
Without
the play
further
again.
ado, let the show begin.
Do we want to watch the play again, or do we want to skip it? I kind of want to watch the play again, not gonna lie.
It was just another bright sunny day when a distressed Miss Etsu brought her elderly grandpa, Iba, into the police station to report a crime. There, they were greeted by a kindly Doshin, surname Arataki.
Doshin Arataki, please help us! My poor grandpa has been defrauded!
Doshin Arataki?
He's so dumb.
You talking to me?
Perhaps for want of familiarity with the script, a confused look creeps over Doshin Arataki's face, and he asks himself that age-old question.
You know what?
Who am I?
Yes,
I want to do Bennett
you
stuff, so I am
Oh,
going to skip it.
Ma'am!
I don't know.
That
It
doesn't
was
sound
too
like a
late when
clearing
I
of the
found out.
throat. That sounds
They
like you
took
took a
Doshin
deep
Arataki.
inhale through the,
I am the right-
through the
It's the
nose
almighty
as well.
Well, I should...
Well, then
Before I could go...
Doshin Arataki.
I am Miss...
It's Miss Hina.
You're right, Gramps. Is 300,000 mora enough?
It's a scam, Doshin Arataki!
Oh, right, yeah. These...
Well, anyway...
Doshin Arataki.
I am...
Must be a scam.
Wait a minute.
Doshin Arataki.
What kind of whack...
So...
No way, not a chance. Arataki Ito would never...
But just as Doshin...
Miss Etsu, don't...
Even if you do...
Onikabuto.
Oh, well, we recently received an order that was too big for our current capacity. We were planning to expand Grandpa's facilities, but then we were...
Man, what's that say?
Etsu, my...
But then... Please help Grandpa's business...
I won't hear of it.
I was going...
Oh, so that's what you were, yeah.
Come on. Let
That's
me skip.
not as enticing. Because if it's more than 6...
10...
What? 10?
Please help us. As
Skips
long
all
as we
of
get
it.
through this,
Here, he took a...
that's 10,000
Kabito!
10,000.
Doshin Arataki.
Miss Etsu, don't you worry. I'm gonna help. But 10,000 as a Doshin of the...
That's great news. What question?
The question is... Huh. Yo, hey, ahem.
Suddenly,
Whoa, check it out. A check for 500... Miss Etsu, get...
Thank you so much,
Doshin
He gets
Arataki.
so
all
hyped
he
for that
needs to do-
check.
Master Arataki.
Wait.
Doshin Arataki.
So...
Huh?
A spark
Hey.
of intuition.
Since
Becca.
this is an anti-fraud event, I have a question.
Is he about to act?
I got it.
This is it.
Does a Doshin really get paid this much? 500,000 more. I don't know. See...
Traveler.
Ito, keep an eye on.
Aha! Etsu and Iba! So that's what's going on here. You two are the scam artists. You put on this damsel in distress and elderly grandpa act to win my sympathy, then used a few cheap tricks to get my attention. Then you dangled the bait in front of me, waiting for me to bite. Darn it! I knew it! Who in their right mind would give away Onikabuto for free, let alone 10,000 of them? It's too good to be true, and that's how I know you're the scam artists.
There we go.
You got a lot of nerve trying to scam a Doshin. You're coming with me, and you'll give a full confession if you know what's good for you.
Finally, with the help of his intuition and a little guidance from beyond the void, Doshin Arataki successfully avoided being defrauded.
He did it.
Not only
I'm
that,
so proud
but
of
he
him.
asked a critical
He
question.
figured it out.
Who in their right mind would give away Oni Kabuto for free? I ask you all, is there such a thing as free Oni Kabuto? Free Mora? Or does nothing in life come for free? All right, remember, it takes years to make a fortune, but only a moment to lose it all to a scam artist. Thank you once again for watching Hazo Talks Fraud. Stay alert, everybody, and see you again next time.
I love that he has his gang here as well. I just noticed that.
So, how's my acting? I think I did just fine without a script. Those two would-be scam artists need to up their game if they want to have a chance of taking me down.
Hello? Without that hint from the traveler, you would have handed
I don't know what you're talking about. It's that voice from the void.
Right, yeah. I should thank her for the timely hint. But I pretty much knew off the bat that something fishy was about to go down,
Oh,
so
yeah,
it
sure.
was just a matter of time before I saw right through their scam.
Yeah, maybe taking another hour or
Seriously,
two.
oldest trick in the book. Who's gonna fall for that?
You did.
Old tricks they may well be, but the reason they've stood the test of time is that the ideal victim is always out there somewhere.
It is true.
People who are behind on the times, naive, socially isolated, or have cognitive deficiencies. Just because they don't always get noticed doesn't mean they're not there. Scammers cast a wide net. Sure, maybe 10,000 fish will escape, but they only need one catch for them to win and for us to lose.
Well, no more losing from now on. Not with me here to protect everyone. I think we can all agree
Yep,
that my
definitely
performance
nobody would
today
fall for
shows
that. Yep,
I'm
definitely.
savvy enough to keep the scammers at bay.
Don't be too confident. Anyway, Ito, my old... What was it again? Ah, yes, bro. Here's the reward you were promised.
Ah, music to my ears. Emperor Oni Kabuto, come to Papa.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look at those sharp horns and those beautiful stripes.
Hold on, give me a second.
Oh, hold on. Hazo, my hombre, why won't it move? Hey, bud, move! Oh no, I think this one might have, joined the big beetle battle in the sky.
I'll be back. Give me a quick sec. I heard cat knock over something. I'm gonna go check what it was. It's all good, a pen fell. That's it. Something much bigger from the thud that came down. No, but it was a cat jumping down to a different dresser. And just a pen. That's it.
It's a figurine, so not the moving kind.
What? A figure? So, it's a fake?
Man alive, you seem a little surprised. Wait, you didn't actually think this was a real Oni Kabuto, did you? No, surely not. Ito, old chap, you must have seen from the photograph that it was a figurine. Don't tell me you didn't notice. Really?
You little punk! Give me my Emperor Oni Kabuto now!
And that was all of them. Do we have time for... Oh, we do have one for... We do have time for one for Bennett. I. Or L. Or both. IL. LI? Anyways, hello Komi, I hope you're having a wonderful time zone, wherever it may be. And if you would like me to call you by a different name, please feel free to let me know.
Hey, do you know what? Neither do I.
Trying to think.
I already forgot.
Right. Bennett. We're gonna do Bennett. We're gonna do a Bennett hangout now. Better Bennett or not. I'm gonna hang out with Bennett now. Alright, where are we going? Cool. Hangout time with Bennett. Scamming TCG. Oh, whoops. Pressed the wrong button. It's all good. I hate when I accidentally press buttons or my... No, my brain accidentally presses buttons sometimes.
Didn't think I'd be running. How are
Yeah.
your adventures? And where are you going after this? Bet you. The name's Bennett. Oh, I'm talking too much. I was just so excited to run into someone. Of course.
You admire me?
You're the mysterious traveler, the hero
How
who quelled the
dare
storm terror
you.
crisis, and the leader of your own adventure team to boot. If I'm being honest, yeah.
CD Ready Panda's
Word's been
adventure
spreading
team.
an adventure. It might look like you're just
It has a
handling
ring
a
to it,
bunch
you
of
know.
boring commissions. But then,
I've accidentally
as soon as
hit
something
Q.
big goes down, you're always there.
I did it this stream.
Anyway, I just really am. Me, on the other hand, never mind. Speaking of, when you go adventuring, if you brought me along on an I don't want to get you into...
I literally did it this stream. We could just do something else instead.
Something else? I guess you're right. Even just the chance to talk with you would be great too.
Aww.
Yeah, let's forget about adventuring for now. But,
Oh, I sound so dejected.
what would we do instead?
Cry.
Apart from going on adventures,
We have a good
the
cry
only other
session.
thing I do is take care of my dad's in the Adventurers Guild. So, I really can't think of anything else to do besides adventuring.
Let me think about it.
All right. I feel like whatever we do, as long as you're involved, it'll be totally worth it.
Aww.
But don't forget,
Oh yeah,
I'll
Hazel
be
had
bringing
6
my
hearts.
bad luck
Had
with
6
me.
hearts.
So it probably won't be a very
That's weird.
fun trip.
It won't bother me as long as it cause too much trouble. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it.
Looking forward to hanging out with someone like me?
I wonder why Hazel had 6.
Seems like the rumors are all true. You really are a nice person able to bring people together. So, where are we gonna go?
How about a walk in the wild?
That's a good idea. For someone like me, I'm actually way more familiar with the wilderness than the city, especially around Mondstadt. I mean, I'm not on the same level as Fischl,
Bennett's
who was
hearts
also
don't
in the
really go
Adventurers
down, I
Guild.
think. Yeah, but I've noticed that
But
with many
that's
others.
expected, because she works in the intelligence department. Oh, I know this
Like,
gorgeous place. It's sort of a dandelion-covered
Chongdun.
meadow. It's got a great Mondstadt feel. Do you want to check it
his,
out?
His hearts go down twice if you do it. If you do things wrong. IDK if Hazel's went down at all. Hazel's didn't go down at all for me. Actually, no, that's not true. They went down once, and that's it. And they went down by 1. While Chongyun's went down twice for me when I got things wrong, which is weird. Maybe just because Hazel's sus. He is sus boy. We got an unlucky lad here, so... I can accompany you for a quick look. Oh, whoops.
Okay. I'll try not to let you down.
Oh, I didn't mean to be that hard. I'm sorry. Oh, no. Oh, now I feel bad. No, don't do that to me. No. Now I just feel bad. Where is he? Why are you all the way over here? Why are you at Stormbearer? I mean, I guess this is a
Faster?
dandelion meadow in a sense.
Okay, faster.
A chubby crisis? Nah, I'm good. I'll need a crisis with the teapot carrier. I don't his hearts. I don't. His hearts all went down for me. Bennett. I feel bad for Bennett now. Whoa, how did he get all... Wait, can I actually get all these? Wait. Bennett, you lied to me. I actually need these. Hold on. I was so excited to come grab all these. Damn it, Bennett.
Huh.
Is this the right place?
What happened?
Elle,
It wasn't
don't
like
tell
this the last
me.
time I saw it. The dandelions are all stripped bare of seeds.
I
Was
want
there
them.
a windstorm? Or did some strange creature come by? I'm so sorry. Bringing you all this way for only you to end up saying nothing.
You could have predicted this. No need to apologize.
Well, that's true. But then again, the unpredictable is to be expected when my luck's involved.
Oh, Bennett.
There's not much reason to stay here anymore. But how about we take a walk around the area?
Alright.
Maybe we'll find something interesting.
Okay, I'm down for that. Bennett casually... Why are there so many chests up here? Wait. Bennett, why are there so many...
Hey! Do you see that? There's a monster camp up ahead. I can see a whole load of treasure chests with no monsters guarding them.
It feels a bit off.
I was hoping I'd get a chance to flex my muscles a bit. Where did all the monsters go? This is weird.
They're in the chest. I'm
For
calling
me,
it now.
this kind of good fortune is super rare. It must be because you're here. Let's go check it out.
You flatter me.
Ooh, I wonder what goodies are hidden in those chests.
I got a cabbage. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, another cabbage. Cabbage Man would be so proud. I can finally return them to him.
Why are these chests so empty? It looks like there's nothing good left in them.
I can finally turn. Yep, mimics. They're all mimics. No, I was just thinking the hilly turtles are just literally inside the chest. Like, you open them up and all you see is a bunch of hilly turtles. It's like, huh.
Is that it?
Cabbage.
What a letdown.
Surprise ambush, yeah, exactly. They're just like, hi, what's up, man?
We didn't miss any, right?
How can this be? I see her. I see that. I see her. A lady walking down around there. Can't happen me. Can't believe there was nothing good at all.
What's the problem? We got so much stuff today. We should be happy. How come you look so down?
Does that mean you usually? Surely not.
Chests are always like this, aren't they? A few loose mora, occasionally a cabbage, maybe a radish or something. A bit of mora
Your
and some
evolving
ingredients to fill our
strategies.
stomachs, that's good enough for me. The kind of chests you mentioned that have weapons, artifacts, or some other treasures inside, aren't they super, super rare?
No.
I've only seen them in places that are so dangerous you'd have to risk life and limb to get there.
Oh. It's because you don't have good luck. Yep, you're quite right.
Right? So let's not ask for too much. Let's keep walking.
No, I can't
Who
let
knows
him
when the
down.
monsters might return? Shall we?
How? I can't let him think that, like, no, they aren't super rare. You just have really, really bad luck. Because that's mean. I can't do that to him. He has his spirits all up, and I already let him down once. I can't let him down again. I refuse. You can't make me. Ah, I got guys after me now. Hey, Bennett, what's up? Don't worry about it. One second, Bennett. Alright, Bennett, I'm coming. Don't worry. I feel bad for Bennett, but he... So, at least a little content, which is good. Bennett, gotta go jump off this. Yeah, Bennett, give me a quick sec. BRB, Bennett, real quick. Before anything, just let me
It's
jump.
so nice here. The breeze is so comforting. Really lifts my mood. I've been adventuring alone for a long time. It feels so nice to have company.
Oh, God.
Honestly, I miss it a lot. Not that I'm super lonely or anything. I've got my dads to keep me company when I'm not out adventuring. Actually, did I tell you about my dads already? Back in the day, they were all great adventurers.
Wait, does
They've got
Bennett
so
have
many
gay
cool
parents?
stories. They were the ones who rescued me from a
LGBTQ,
perilous
my brother
place
in.
when I was just a baby. And together, they raised me. Now, they're all old and frail. Some of them can't even walk by themselves anymore.
Aww.
So, it's my turn to take care of them. I'd love to take you to meet them sometime. You'd be blown away by some of their stories.
Sounds like I can learn a lot.
Absolutely. I picked up most of my adventure expertise from them. They're incredible. By
He's
the
just
way,
got 8 guys
you
who all
did bring
adopted
a
him.
wind
They're all
glider
LGBTQ.
with you today, right? The weather is so nice and the wind speed is perfect. Why don't we take the chance to go for a glide? Oh.
How about the weather?
Sorry, I didn't see this coming. Not to this extent, at least.
Aw.
Well, it seems that we'd better give up on that idea. Let's
Waiting
go do
for me
something
to get
else.
struck by lightning and send me flying 50 yards back.
Bennett! So there you are.
Hi, Jack.
Hi, Jack. Is something going on? Are you here to see me?
Some of the older adventurers in the guild are really hurting from their arthritis again. It could be because of the humidity today.
You mean my dad?
Hi, Jack.
That's too bad. They'll need someone to take
Time
care
to
of them.
hijack this.
Well, you're the one who usually
No,
looks after
no,
them,
Pin,
right?
I'm stopping
They're
that
all
sentence.
asking for you.
Okay, I'll be right over. Oh, wait.
It's okay, this is important.
Yeah, thanks for understanding. Though, I feel pretty bad leaving you here.
We'd better hurry back. They're all waiting for you.
Okay. Okay, sure.
So this guy came looking.
I have to go now.
All the
Let me
way
treat
up
you
for
to
Bennett.
something next time. Bye.
How come the weather suddenly brightened up the second Bennett left?
I should have stayed indoors today.
Shut up, Chi-Chi. Actually, no, Chi-Chi, I'm sorry. It's wrong of me to say, Chi-Chi, I'm sorry. Never shut up. Also, I'm chewing gum, so if any of the things says. So rude. And your main. And to your main, no less. Chi-Chi, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi, if I could, I would hug you. Also, look at your fingers. Your fingers are purple. Because she's a corpse. She has to stop rigor mortis as well, so that's why she likes the cold. Because she's a zombie. She's got no blood flow to her fingers. It's fucking Wimdy. It's fucking Wimdy. Why are you here? Why is a nun here? I don't understand this. We could probably do that one again. We got one ending. I feel bad. I feel like I called him a piece of shit at one point, and that makes me feel bad. Ad Astra. Okay. We can. I think we got time for one more. Or maybe we have time for all of them. Bandits seem to be really short. Hi. Hi, Maka. What's up? What's up, Maka? What's up? Yeah? Come here.
Let's go somewhere
Hi, Maka.
cooler.
What's up, buddy? Yeah? You want to say hi to everybody? You can't hear him, but he's purring. Head mod, our beloved. What's his name? Maka. If you do exclamation cats, you will see all the kitties and how to spell their names. I need to make a coders emoji still, or emote still.
Huh, it's you. Didn't think I'd be running into you here. How are your adventures?
I'll do it eventually,
Where are you
don't
going
worry.
after this? Bet you've got a really exciting. Oh, I was just so excited to run into someone I admire so much. Of course. If I'm being honest, yeah. It might look like you're just handling a bunch of boring commissions, but then, anyway, me on the other. Never mind. Speaking of, when you go adventuring later, can I come and watch? If you brought me, I don't want to.
It's.
I guess, but apart from going, so I really can't think. All right, so it probably won't be a very
I live in
fun
a page
trip.
in Shelby, yeah. I have 4 cats in total. I used to have 6. I was originally gonna make 6 emotes. I had one for one of the cats, but then we ended up having to put both of them down, sadly. But it's fine. We still got 4. And honestly, we would end up having to give away Mecha Encoder if we didn't put down those 2. And they were ready to be put down, so. As long as you don't cause too much trouble, it won't bother me.
That's good. That's good. So, where are we gonna go?
I mean, one of them was 22 years old. He was old. He was ready to go.
Cool. That would be nice. Oh,
whoops.
sorry. I'm back to talking about
Yeah,
adventuring
he
again.
got.
You must think
He
I'm
was up
so
there.
boring.
He had lived a life. It's okay. I like adventurers too.
Really? Well, of course you do. You are a famous adventurer after all. How about we go to the souvenir store? With Wind Comes Glory is my favorite shop ever. What can I say? Mondstadt's where I grew up. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Marjorie!
Oh, hello, Bennett. I haven't seen you for a long time. I thought you were off adventuring in some faraway place that I've never heard of.
No, it's just I got myself into a tight spot out there. Ended up getting held up for quite a while.
To be fair, that old cat was also the reason why Coda
What
and
else
Mecha
is
have
new?
their names to begin with.
So, what are you looking to buy this time?
Oh, I was just checking in to see if the stuff I ordered last time was ready. Thought I'd bring my friend along.
You
The o-
mean
for those interested, the old
Herman's
cat's name
custom
was
adventure
JC,
map?
which stood for Just Cat.
That's right. An adventure map drawn personally by Herman, the great adventurer. It shows loads of recommended places for adventuring, and with his comments, too.
Well, it did arrive, but unfortunately, the cart tipped over in a puddle on the way here.
Of course.
Most of the goods were fine, but since the adventure map was an ink drawing, it's completely ruined.
Oh no. Also, hello, Clover. I hope you're having a wonderful time zone.
Shoot.
Whatever it
Such
may
a
be.
shame.
You're really on. Poor Marjorie.
Yes, I am the one who has to bear the loss after all. Maybe I should
Yeah, it's
reconsider whether
Bennett.
I'm happy to accept orders from Bennett in the future.
Okay, well, do you have any alchemist's goggles? I've been thinking about replacing the old goggles on my head for a long time. I heard that there's a new type of goggles made specially for alchemists.
Ooh.
When you wear them, you can see all the elements, even the slightest traces of elemental energy.
That's quite useful.
Oh, I'm afraid these alchemist goggles you refer to are just a rumor.
Oh.
I talked to that alchemist, Timaeus. He told me there's no such thing.
Oh, that's annoying.
Ugh, are you kidding me? My hopes dashed yet again. Well, how about some slime gel gloves? They exist, right? I saw an adventurer using them once. No matter what the weather, they can grip onto rock when climbing. I call them non-slip gloves.
Those do exist.
Here for
Unfortunately, we sold out of them just yesterday. They're quite
Clover,
a popular
is Bennett
product.
your favorite character? I don't think we're going to get anything here. Let's head somewhere else.
It's okay. No big deal.
Hey, Marco, what's up?
I'm pretty much used to coming home empty-handed when I
What's
go
up, buddy?
shopping. Don't let it bother
Oh wait,
you.
that's so sad.
Oh, hey, how about I
I'm
treat
trying
you
to
to a
listen
meal at
to
Good Hunter?
though.
We've been
I
hanging out
haven't
for a
gotten
while
around
now.
to
You
his
must be getting
quest.
hungry, right? Let's go.
Really, Diluc? I never would have guessed, actually. Actually, now come to think of it. No, I still wouldn't have guessed. Wait, what are you doing? How did you grab Mecca? How did you get that? You little shit. No, not what I
Hi, Sarah.
expected, but
Table
that
for
somehow
two,
makes-
please.
Yeah, exactly. It like makes
I'm
sense.
so sorry.
But I wasn't
I don't think we'll
expecting
be able
it.
to serve you two today.
Huh? How come?
It's too busy.
It doesn't seem really busy here.
They just don't want to.
Well, how can I put this? Just before you two arrived, we received an order. An entire
Pyro-
delegation from
This is
Snezhnaya has come to
pyro
stay at the
time.
Goth Grand Hotel,
Arson.
and they
It's time
asked
for
us to
arson.
provide a meal service.
Are completely different characters.
So, although you might not see many people
I
here,
see why
the
you
kitchen is in
think-
fact
I see why you
busier than
think
it's
that.
ever been.
But also, I've been yelling about Diluc for
They
a long
really know how to
time.
rope people
Maybe
into
Farrah
doing
was
things
the
for
only
them.
one.
If
Hear
only
my
they hadn't
sorrows.
offered to
I'll
pay so
trade you.
much.
If you have Sayu, I'll trade you Diluc for Sayu. I don't even care if your Sayu has constellations. I just want Sayu. Looks like we'll have to give up.
Yeah. Who'd have thought we'd have so much trouble
I
just
know,
trying to
aw.
get some food? In which case,
I'll get
there
Sayu
probably
one
isn't
day.
much we can do about it. Well, how about we just head to Mondstadt General Goods? We can at least get some basic adventure supplies. What do you think? You're in, right? Let's go.
Sure, let's go. I'm very much Dendro Gober.
Huh. That's strange. The owner, Blanche, isn't here.
I'm the owner
That's
now.
really rare. Let's go over there and see what that sign says.
I'm the owner now. Hold on. What it looks like from behind. I was really hoping to get a picture of Chi Chi behind the store. It's alright. I don't know how Dendro is used effectively. I didn't see this thing. 50% off all items. Where did she go? I am the general store. Come to me with your problems and I shall you. But I know Icy does crazy damage with the stars and your team. Yeah. You can do some crazy damage with it.
Is this for real?
I played with them for a while. We both have Nihira, my beloved, and Star. Visit. Really doesn't considered tight fist, isn't it?
I mean, sure, but not when I'm around. I've never had such good luck before.
Just went bonk.
It must be because I'm with you. Wow. Lucky folk really have it different.
Oh, bonk. Bonk, yes. Everything, every single thing gets bonked. That's a bit of aggression.
Then again, any discount's a bit meaningless without Blanche being here.
Hi.
Shall we wait here for a while?
Hi, Maka.
When
What's
Blanche
up?
comes back, I'm gonna buy a bunch. After all, this is a rare opportunity, especially for someone like me. Blanche is taking quite a while. It must be an emergency.
We only waited 30 seconds.
I feel like she hardly ever leaves the counter.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Really? Don't worry. If we manage to catch a sale,
Maka,
today's
what are you up
gotta
to?
be a good day.
He's sticking his hand under one of my
Patience is a virtue
monitors.
for adventurers too.
He's like, hello?
There's no rush.
What's under here?
Do you think that Blanche is in some kind of trouble? I'm getting a bit worried. The 50% discount is a big deal, but compared to Blanche's safety, I mean...
It seems a bit too long.
It's probably just all this waiting around making my imagination run wild, I guess.
I don't know if the jump...
Come on,
I don't know if the
snap out
jump
of it.
caught. Sounds about right. He just jumped to the top of the thing.
I don't usually say this, but...
Just jump to the top of the bookshelf that's right by my desk.
Gave up?
Mecca, what the
Blanche
fuck?
probably won't be back today, right? I guess
I
I
get-
overestimated
I mean, it is
my
night.
luck.
She's probably sleeping. I have to say, I ran out of patience long ago. It's just a coincidence.
That's right. I shouldn't let myself get down about it.
Man needs a four-leaf
Are
clover.
you waiting for me?
Yeah.
Blanche! We've been waiting for you for ages. You're finally back. I was getting worried about you. What happened? Did you run into some kind of trouble?
Oh, nothing like that. I was just sorting some things out at home. Thanks for your concern, though. But
Whether
why are you
Nihida
two
or ride an
waiting
icy
anyway?
gopher.
I posted a
That's
notice saying that we'd
true.
be closed today.
Icy, like,
Closed?
general... Icy
We
knows
didn't see a
too
sign
much.
like that.
For the amount of time
Anyway,
they've been
Isn't it
they've
50%
been
off the
playing,
whole store today? That's the whole reason we waited all this time.
Let me check. That's weird. It looks like someone removed the close sign. Or maybe the wind blew it away? The half-price notice you saw was for yesterday. Sorry about that.
Oh.
Oh.
This is so you, Bennett. Cheer up, Bennett.
Thanks.
I can't be mean to
I'm
him.
fine. I should have seen this coming. So sorry. I feel like I've done nothing but waste your time all day.
No, you haven't. You're fine.
No matter what I do, I really can't shake my bad luck. It's getting a bit late. I don't think you can accomplish anything if you keep on hanging out with me.
What is your team, Clover? I don't think I've
So,
ever seen your team.
Let's part ways for
At least
now.
in full.
And maybe next time it'll be different. That is, if you still want to hang out with me next time.
Of course, Bennett. Oh, Bennett. Fangfei, Shang-Chi. Zhang Yun. Bennett. One of these things is not like the others.
Error.
Alright, Miss Robot. You look here, Miss Robot. I don't need that sass from you. Error D's nuts. Okay, anyways. It's 4 out of 5. Meaning this one has 2.
1, 2, 3.
Huh, it's you! Didn't think I'd be running into you. How are your adventures going lately? Did you get
I heard that Bennett
Where
and
are you
Zhongling
going
actually
after
go
this?
very well
Right,
together.
you've got a really exciting... Oh, I was just so excited to run into someone I admire. Of course! If I'm being honest, I'm totally jealous.
I mean,
yeah,
I haven't
it
really
might
tried
look
them
like you're
together,
just
at least on my
handling a
own
bunch
team.
of... Anyway, me on the other... never mind. Speaking of,
To be fair,
when
me
you
and
go
Bennett share the
adventure-
same thing in
if
common.
you brought me... I don't want to get...
Let's go on an adventure.
Really? You mean... Wow.
Come on. I'm not as great as you make it out.
Don't be so modest.
I'm
I've heard
not.
all about the great things
I
you've
literally
done.
bullshit
Not
my
to
way
mention
through
the
it,
high
then hope
praise
for
you
the
get from the
best.
Adventurers Guild. By the way, since we've got this rare chance to work together, let me share some recent intel with you. According to my friend Fischl in the guild, based
I
on how the
already know
guild
that.
ran normally, after all, but since you'll be joining me this time, it'll be a piece of cake. There's no way the guild would issue an illegal commission like that. By the way, this ruin might be a dangerous...
I do.
The cautious choice. No wonder you're so good at this. Seems I really can learn a few things from you. In that case, Oh yeah, I actually invented a pretty nice dish recently.
Oh?
I can't
Okay,
say it's super tasty, but I think it'd be perfect for an adventure.
Oh?
So, how about I show you how to make it?
Okay, how about I fetch the ingredients and you cook?
Cool. I really miss that old feeling of working with a partner. The ingredients needed for this dish are mint, radish, and slime condensate.
Okay, I have all 3
One
of
of
those.
each, please. You got that, right? I'll wait for you near the pot at Good Hunter. Come find me when you're done collecting.
Cool, I got all 3 of those. That's not what I meant. Bennett.
You got them all?
I do have them all. Submit. Submit. I have a lot of radishes. Holy shit. Hello. Hello, Shelby. How are you be? Hello, Shelby. Shelby. You're fine. Shelby. Shelby. I'm not even like restraining her. I'm just like I'm moving her slightly and she's meowing. Shelby, you're fine. I don't know if her meows picked up on the mic or if you could hear any of them. She is very loud.
Now that we've got our ingredients, allow me to handle the cooking.
Okay.
It's done. I forgot the exact order you're supposed to add the ingredients in, but it should be all right. I'll pack it up and leave it with you until we get to the ruins.
Are you sure it's okay to eat?
I think so. Should be pretty much basically the same as when I first came up with it, so, yep. Well, now that the food is ready, let's head for those mysterious ruins.
I'm sorry, what is that? ominous, Amish dish. Amish dish. Yes, yes. Exactly. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, the name of the thing is different now. Here we go. Well, here's my team. Old habits die hard. I don't have any other I didn't have any other animal uses for such a long time. I'm so used to using Animo Traveler. Can I go this way? Yeah, why am I starting up there? Hi, Shelby. I know you want pets. Shelby, come sit. Come on. Come sit, Beanie Boo.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Am I not giving you enough attention, Bean?
It feels pretty ordinary here. I was expecting some kind of sense of impending doom.
My
Could it
first
be that
DPS
because
was
you're here with
Traveler.
me, I'm feeling more at ease? Huh. It looks like the door
Well,
in the
there's
front is
actually,
closed and only the door behind us is open. That mechanism must be for opening the next door, right?
Well, that's pretty much her only option.
Right. Well, we're on the same page at least. I'll go try to operate it.
Coder, don't do that. Bad Coder. Oh, interesting.
Just as I expected.
But now the door behind us is closed.
Ah, so it is. A true adventurer can't just barge on forward. It's also important to make sure there is a way back.
Hey, Coder.
That's what my dad's always said.
Give me a second.
Let me try the mechanism one more time. It seems to be jammed.
I love that my cats are just like, give us attention. It's close to feeding time. We want food now. Please give us food. Please, please, please. I'm like, no. No food for you. Not now. Not what I expected exactly. But not what I expected, but not exactly unexpected.
This is not good. It seems that we can't
The
get
door is
back the
jammed.
way
Okay,
we
cool.
came. But don't let it get you down. This kind of thing happens all the time. We just have to believe that there's always a way out.
Not to mention we have the ominous
What's going on?
Hey, did you hear that?
The fuck? There's a
Sounded
man
like
in
he
here?
came from the door up ahead of us. Could there be other people in the ruin too?
I don't think it's stuck.
Let's go check it out.
Okay, but I want these first. There's nothing in them. There's not a single thing in them. How? I want to get up there. I can't remember how.
Over there! Another adventurer by the looks of it. Hello, fellow adventurer.
Bennett?
Royce? It's you!
Oh no. Oh please. Oh no, no, no.
I'm so happy to see you again. How are you doing? I've been thinking about you and the other guild members a lot recently.
This is the worst. Why did I have to run into you?
Oh.
It took me forever to get this door open. Finally, I was about to advance further in, and all of a sudden, it closes again.
I guess that's because I activated the mechanism just now.
I knew it. I knew it! Of course it was you. I knew it as soon as I saw you. As long as you are around, no adventure can ever be a smooth ride. This is turning into a very bad day. Who are you? And what the heck were you thinking, teaming up with Bennett?
Hey, don't fight, don't fight! Let me introduce Royce, a former member of Benny's adventure team and an old friend of mine.
Friend? I didn't even tell you I was leaving the team, and you still think of me as... your friend? Never mind. I'm a little on edge because what just happened. I'm sorry.
Well, it was my fault.
You think? I left because at that time, I really couldn't stand it a second longer. My adventures always used to go off without a hitch. But after joining your adventure team, I was tripping and falling one day, getting struck by lightning the next. Oh, and the number of times ruins would cave in on us? I just couldn't dismiss it as mere coincidence anymore. The last straw was when my left leg got hit by that random explosion that came out of nowhere. After that, I couldn't stand it anymore, both literally and figuratively. So I left and went back to being an independent adventurer. Only afterward did I start hearing the horror stories about Benny's adventure team.
Both literally and figuratively. That's... I couldn't stand it anymore. Both literally and figuratively. That's... Royce, don't make him feel bad. It's not... It's true, it's not his fault.
You're right.
How dare
I
you?
really shouldn't have put the blame on him like that.
How dare he?
All right. It's all in the past now. Talking about all the bad things that happened will only make you more upset, right?
At least he has a positive
Royce,
attitude about it.
I still want to say sorry for all the trouble I caused you.
Oh. No need to apologize to me. I have made my fair share of mistakes too.
Oh, yeah. There's one more thing I need to tell you. The door we came through on the way in also got closed, and I don't think we can get it open again. So we're probably trapped here now. What a pain in the butt.
Bennett! Everything always goes wrong when I'm with you.
Oh, well, there's nothing I can do. Sorry.
I will fight this man.
What am I gonna do? I've used up all my supplies already.
Well, good thing we have this
it.
ominous
This is
dude
how I
here.
go,
You
isn't it?
first, bottoms
Here,
up.
Today, and all because of Bennett.
Look, he even has that tilted back.
Well, I don't know what I could do to apologize. If you don't mind,
Sacrifice.
maybe we can share some of our supplies with you. But of course, I'll have to check with my partner first. So, what do you think?
You cooked it, whatever. You cooked it. You can do whatever you want with it.
All right. I am quite hungry. I suppose I shall accept your kind offer. Is this the supplies you were talking about? Why do I have the feeling that this dish is a bit suspect?
Suspect?
Fine, honestly. It's been with my partner all
It's
along,
the imposter.
so
It's a bit sus.
it shouldn't be tainted with my bad luck.
I saw the dish
If that's
vent.
true, then... Okay. Anyway, this is not a time to nitpick. Then, I guess I'll just have a little bite. Tastes a little... Huh. What a strange texture. Ugh. What is that churning feeling in my stomach? Bennett!
Hey, what's wrong? Royce!
Me casually smiling out of joy. L, Royce, L. That means you know the last one. I think I know what the last one is then. Yeah, we feed it to him. Oh no, Royce is sick. Oh no, what will we do? What do you mean? There's a hospital in Mondstadt? Oh no way. Well, hope you get better soon. Just leaves him. leaves him in the leaves him in the thing.
Hey, do you know what?
IDK who Barbara is, or how to shield, how to heal you up. Oh yeah, I don't know who Chi-Chi is either. Oh no, who would have guessed? Barbara and team. Oh no, who is Barbara again? I don't know who Barbara is. Looks like you're on your own, Royce. Bye.
It feels pretty ordinary here. Could it be that big? Huh. That mechanism must be for opening the next door, right? I'll go try it out.
I'm doing the ones that wouldn't be like too mean.
Just as I let me try the... It seems to be jammed. I think so, but this kind of thing
What the?
Hey, sounded like a kid. Let's go check.
I'm responding to things that wouldn't be like too mean, so like, oh my god, you're such bad luck. You know, just for that, I'm gonna be Barbara. Fuck Royce. I wanna be Barbara. Actually, no, I'm not gonna be Barbara.
Over there!
Because
Another
he's not eating
adventurer
this
by the
round.
looks of
We're
it.
eating it, I think.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Oh, no, but we're also letting him starve. Never mind, we're going as Barbara.
Hello, fellow adventurer. We, like you, are...
Bennett?
Roy?
Oh no.
I'm so happy to...
This is the worst.
Oh.
It took me forever. I knew it. I knew. As long as you are around, no adventure can ever be a
How
smooth
can you
ride.
blame it all on someone else?
Who are you?
Hey,
Fuck
don't
you, I'm your
let
mom.
me introduce...
Friend?
Well...
You think? But after joining
did-
your, I just
Bennett
couldn't dismiss
has-
it. The last straw was
Bennett
only
wants to call him his
afterwards did I
friend
start
as well.
hearing the horror stories about Benny's adventure team. I didn't think about it much.
All right,
Oh.
Oh, so we're...
Fuck you, I'm your
Bennett!
mom, Chi-Chi.
Everything always goes wrong when I'm with you.
Chi-Chi and Barbara.
Oh, well... There's nothing I can do.
What? This is it. This.
Well, but...
No way, you don't owe him anything.
But it was because of my bad luck, though.
You should focus on yourself more. Stop trying to accommodate others all the time.
So, you mean, as the unlucky one, I should think of myself more?
Bennett, you did nothing wrong.
You do have a point there. It's just, I've been used to thinking this way
Fuck
for
you,
a
I'm
long
your
time.
mom. Barbara is
Hearing you say
arguably
that,
funnier.
though, I feel like maybe I do need to take better care of myself. I'm sorry, Royce.
It is funnier
We'll have
if
to
it's
keep
like
the
a
rest of our
Barbara said
supplies
it.
for ourselves. But let's try to find a way out together.
Nobody can mess with finding the exit together. Count me out.
Well, fuck you, dude.
With Bennett around, I'm sure any exit I find will only be blocked.
Okay, then you can stay here.
Well...
You take care too, Bennett.
I feel like Chi-Chi would say, fuck. Barbara wouldn't. It's true.
Whoa, that was so dangerous. I can't believe it. It's a trap.
Oh my god, it's a trap. Waiting.
Nope, no luck here. Aw, what awful luck. I've checked every single nook and cranny in this place. Aw, still not a clue. Is there really no way out of here apart from that broken mechanism?
Clover, you good? I'm afraid so.
Well, guess our only hope now is to wait for help. The Adventurers Guild might notice our disappearance and send someone. Then again, that depends on how lucky we are. If the rescue team takes too long to find us, we might already be...
Well, we already have food, and if we're not...
Oh, I hate feeling helpless, sitting here waiting for the end to come.
You really have zero expectations when it comes to luck. What if it does arrive in time?
Oh, yeah, I am being a bit too pessimistic. No, come on. This isn't like me. Okay, let's double check our supplies. Our priority right now is figuring out how long we can hold out.
Bad.
Take out the dish I packed.
He's just frustrated with all the bad things happening.
It's probably a little late for
exactly.
this, but it looks kind of strange. Was there really something wrong with my cooking?
Might get food poisoning if you eat it.
This is bad. This is all we've got in terms of supplies.
No, I got more food.
I should have thought this through more.
This is why I cooked more.
Wait a minute. Maybe we can find another use for it.
Like what?
Long story short, I once got injured when I was in this severely dangerous place and I got knocked unconscious. I really thought that was gonna be the end of me.
Still rude to blame
but
Bennett.
turns out
yeah,
that's not how
blaming
it went.
Bennett for the entire
Instead,
thing is not okay,
according
though.
to Guildmaster Cyrus, who rescued me, after I lost
The
consciousness,
hundreds of
it
dishes
was
in
as
your
if my
inventory.
bad
I don't
luck
think
just
I
stopped
even have
affecting
hundreds.
me.
I think I have like
He took me back to Mondstadt
50
without encountering
probably
any
most.
trouble at all along the way. And another time, I got knocked out in a field during a thunderstorm.
Oh,
but then I went the whole night without getting struck by lightning.
It's around the
I wonder
time.
if my bad
We'll
luck
finish
is
this
related
first,
to whether
though.
I'm awake or not.
We'll finish this
Or
run
in
and
other
then
words,
I'll have to
it
demonstrate
might
there.
be my consciousness that brings me bad luck.
You mean to sacrifice yourself?
Not really a sacrifice. I was just thinking, maybe if I eat this strange dish, it's possible that I'll lose consciousness, right? Once my bad luck is gone, surely help will be here soon.
So, no, you're sacrificing yourself for others again. Bennett, no wait. That's too tragic. That's just
It's
too
okay.
tragic.
It's better than dragging you and Royce down with me. You made a great point earlier when you said that I should take better care of myself. But right now, this is a life or death situation.
No, it's
Hope
not!
you can understand. Here goes.
Bennett! You shook misfortune for time. Oh no. Bennett, no! The one time we needed Barbara. Well, let's see how many dishes I have. Actually, we'll collect the quest. Collect this. There we go. And now let's see how many dishes I actually have in my inventory. Oh, I do have hundreds of dishes. Never mind. Oh no, that's inventory capacity. How many dishes do I have then? A lot. I have a lot of dishes. Does it change? Yeah, this is combining everything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have... I don't have a bunch of dishes. I got one that's in like the 15, one that's in the 17, but definitely not enough for like hundreds of dishes. That's not as much as I expected, but still plenty of food. Yeah, exactly. I have a lot more items and whatnot, especially when you count how many items this is. I have a lot of those, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why I have so many. I don't need that many, but I have that many, though. Crystals, I know. It's because I send people out every day just to go get specifically the crystals and the white iron. I always have people out getting those. That's why I have so many, that I just never end up using them. Well, but with that though, I think I'm going to have to end stream here. No, we can't end on this song. This song is too ape. Boop. Boop. But yeah, we're gonna end here. That was fun. I don't know what we're gonna be doing next stream. We might do the new world quest for the new area with Jet, because we already did a little bit of Jet's story on stream, so we might as well finish it on stream. I will not be reading it though, because my brain will go burr, and my brain will just simply explode. No, I don't want to edit stream info. What the fuck? Stop. That's what I meant to click on. Thank you. Anyways, I think I'm gonna send you all to motherfucking Snake, who is playing Pixelmon. Cause I am definitely going over there. I don't know about y'all, but I love motherfucking Snake. A bit too much. It's fine. But yeah. I don't have anything else to say. I'll see what we're playing tomorrow. If it's not Genshin, it's probably Cobblemon or something. Because I've been obsessed with that lately. And we can finally evolve Eevee, so that's exciting. But yeah. With that, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your time zone, wherever it may be. And I will see you all in the next stream. Adios, amigos.